The Balfour Declaration was settled.
And who returned?
And who returned? Imposters. Hey, the scripture says.
That's a fulfillment of
no,
Ezekiel.
That's not a fulfillment of Ezekiel. That's a hold on. That's a fulfillment of Zechariah when it says a bastard shall dwell in Ashdod.
That's right. So they
Those are not the Jews.
They were.
Those are not the real Jews. Those are imposters.
Ezekiel saw the people dead on the ground.
No, because
and the Lord asked them,
that doesn't happen. That doesn't happen until Christ returns. Has Christ returned?
Yes.
No, he had. When?
He came the first time.
When did he return?
He's coming the first time.
When did he return? The second coming has not returned.
He's coming in the clouds of glory.
And when he returns, that's when Israel shall be restored.
What about Corinthians 15 when he says he's coming back?
That's what we're waiting on.
No.
That's when the nation is restored.
You're confusing 15.
No.
Yes,
you're confused because you've been bamboozled to believe that they are the real Jews.
That's right.
Give me Revelations 2 and 9.
This is the book of Revelation, chapter 2, verse 9.
Go ahead.
I know thy works.
I know thy what?
Works.
Thy what?
Works.
God knows our works. Go ahead.
And tribulation.
And all the trouble that we've been through. Go ahead. Don't interrupt the word of God. Go ahead.
You're not the word of God. You're not the word of God.
What?
And poverty.
The real Jews are in poverty today.
Right.
They're not running Hollywood.
Oh, no.
They're not running the military. They're not running the Diamond District.
God said you are the head
But
and not
thou
the
art
tail.
rich.
But thou art what?
Thou art rich.
Go ahead. We're rich because we're going to inherit the kingdom.
That's right. Right.
God is not.
And I know the blasphemy.
The what?
The blasphemy.
You know what blasphemy is?
Yeah.
What's blasphemy?
Speaking against God.
Oh,
the Holy
now
Ghost.
let me give you an example of blasphemy. Go ahead.
Of them which say they are Jews.
People who are claiming to be the Jews. Go ahead.
And are not.
And are what?
And are not.
And are what?
Right.
That is Israel right now.
That's right.
They claim to be
What
the
church is
Jews,
that? What church
and
is
they
talking
are
to?
not.
The book of Isaiah, chapter 2, verse 4. And he shall judge among the nations, and shall rebuke many people, and they shall beat their swords into plowshares.
And that's what's coming now. What's coming now is that they gearing up for war right now, for the Third World War, because Israel is the valley of Jehoshaphat, the valley of decisions. And you know what's going to happen? And what's going to happen is all that technology that they making for war is going to be used to build the kingdom of heaven. But you know what? It's not going to be for those imposters in Israel. It's going to be for our people. That's who it's going to be for. It's going to be for the blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians. That's right. It ain't going to be for nobody else.
And what happened?
Tell him is the weakness you having with fighting every day is really self-doubt that you not enough. You understand? And this is what I mean by that. Meaning the Lord looked down on you and gave you mercy for you to come in here and to receive something that the rest of this world do not have. And that's something that a brother really cannot forget when he come in here. Like, you have the truth above any other ideology, above riches, above whatever you thought you wanted. You have your true identity and the truth about you and who your people are, bro. And any doubt or any struggles you having is because it's self-doubt and the thinking that you even deserve a part of this. Like, what Slack? My apologies. I thought I turned my shit off. You good? You doubting yourself. Like, if you struggling with something or you fighting with something and you saying, well, man, you know, I came from this harsh life and, you know, came up doing this and I was gang banging and, you know, and it's like, I got the truth, you know what I'm saying, which is cool, but I don't deserve, you know, it's really, you don't think that you are as valuable as you are. Mm-hmm. So that's what I would tell a young man. And something else that we spoke about in that you don't even have a liberty to doubt yourself in here. You don't have the liberty nor the freedom to keep using the excuse like, oh, I'm warring with this. because Christ, our King, said, make thine election sure. So any cat that's like, man, I'm trying my best, or I'm struggling with this, I'm struggling with that. That ain't what Christ said though. Like that was an order. He said, make thine election sure.
Yeah.
Which means you get this truth, make it into the kingdom. He
Right.
telling you to do it.
Right.
So you ain't really got no choice. You got to take this truth, go fish, do what I taught you to do, obey the law, do it how I told you to do it, how I increased it, and make it into the kingdom and come get one of these crowns. That's what he said. I mean, am I saying something wrong? Is that not, what he said?
No, for sure.
He said, make thine election sure. Meaning make sure you get on the chariot. So all that, I'm struggling with this, me and my rib and all this, that's you not obeying what Christ told you to do.
Funny.
Like you gotta take this truth, man, and get to it and go get that crown. And go get that crown. Like any doubt that come into your mind, like I don't deserve that, I don't deserve that, I don't, like you start to doubt, like, man, I ain't even gonna live to see that. That's another thing brothers do. I ain't gonna lie, I done did it.
Yeah. Like
I ain't gonna live to see like this kingdom of heaven for my children, man. Ain't no way, that's a demon. That's a demon. Well, it's heavy. What I would tell him is the weakness you having with fighting every day is really self-doubt that you not enough. You understand? And this is what I mean by that. Meaning the Lord looked down on you and gave you mercy for you to come in here and to receive something that the rest of this world do not have. And that's something that a brother really cannot forget when he come in here. Like you have the truth above any other ideology, above riches, above whatever you thought you wanted. You have your true identity and the truth about you and who your people are.
Right.
And any doubt or any struggles you having is because it's self-doubt in the thinking that you even deserve a part of this. Like what Slock, my apologies. I thought I turned my shit off. You good. You doubting yourself. Like if you struggling with something or you fighting with something and you saying, well, man, I came from this harsh life and, came up doing this and I was gang banging and, and it's like, I got the truth, you know what I'm saying, which is cool, but I don't deserve, it's really, you don't think that you are as valuable as you are.
Mm-hmm.
So that's what I would tell a young man. And something else that we spoke about in that you don't even have a liberty to doubt yourself in here. You don't have the liberty nor the freedom to keep using the excuse like, oh, I'm warring with this. Because Christ, our King, said, make thine election sure. So any cat that's like, man, I'm trying my best, or I'm struggling with this, I'm struggling with that. That ain't what Christ said though. Like that was an order. He said, make thine election sure.
Yeah.
Which means you get this truth, make it into the kingdom. He telling you to do it.
Right.
So you ain't really got no choice. You got to take this truth, go fish, do what I taught you to do, obey the law, do it how I told you to do it, how I increased it, and make it into the kingdom and come get one of these crowns. That's what he said. I mean, am I saying something wrong? Is that not, what he said?
No, for sure.
He said, make thine election sure. Meaning make sure you get on the chariot. So all that, I'm struggling with this, me and my rib and all this, that's you not obeying what Christ told you to do.
Funny.
Like you got to take this truth, man, and, get to it and go get that crown. And go get that crown. Like any doubt that come into your mind, like I don't deserve that, I don't deserve that, I don't, like you start to doubt, like, man, I ain't even gonna live to see that. That's another thing brothers do. I ain't gonna lie, I done did it.
Yeah.
Like I ain't gonna live to see like this kingdom of heaven for my children, man. Ain't no way,
And he was like,
it's all I wanted to be was a gangster, right?
Mm-hmm.
And you said you wish you would have filled up under Rob's wing.
Mm-hmm.
Is that the right boy?
Yeah, I said my life would have been different if I was under Rob's wing.
Under Rob's wing.
Yeah.
Who's Rob?
Rob is a cat from Northeast. He was just a brother. Like I said, I looked up to him. You know, fly cat. You know what I'm saying? Like when you around somebody that, like wasn't hating on him or nothing like that. It's just I looked up to him. You know what I'm saying? A couple of times he took favor to me. Yeah. He was just a cat that was in the neighborhood. Used to get the girls. You know what I'm saying? And then in DC niggas wear dreads. Yeah. So he had the long dreads. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to grow my dreads out. You know what I'm saying? And he hustling. And he just you know what I'm saying? And so. Sometimes he took me under his wing sometime, and he was like the cat that came around. Everybody kind of fed off him. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? But I felt as though in that lyric that you asking me about, just to answer your question, I'd have probably went through, it's just been a little different, you know what I mean? Really like being his right hand versus the right hand to my other man.
I got you.
Mm-hmm.
Your other man being Clausen? Who's your other man?
My man, Twan. His name Twan. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna say that, you know what I mean, just to keep the brother. Yeah. For the brother integrity. You know what I'm saying? I try, he loved the school. You know what I mean? He loved the school. That's my man. Boy, I fell up under his wing. Mm-hmm. And so, I was just really running with him for a little while. And he was different in the sense of, like Rob and them, they were strictly like about getting money, like just getting money and really doing whatever they need to do to get the money, staying fresh. Like you could really kind of tell that, you know what I'm saying? Like as long as you fresh, as long as you get money, you could be around me. That's the type of nigga Rob was. You know what I'm saying? I ain't saying he was no bad brother or whatever, just in that world or whatever. I'm just saying like the niggas that hung with him, you had to have money, and it wasn't no, we sharing money. It's like you got your hustle, we hustling. You get your money and this and that. You know what I mean? And, I fell in with this brother over here who was more so like I wouldn't just say down to earth to explain it. It's like if you my man, we gonna do this together. Like we out here together. You know what I'm saying? So if I got money, you got money. Mm-hmm. If I got food, you got food. Got you. You know what I mean? Like if I could say this real quick, one thing I want to big up again, you know what I'm saying? Constantly got to do it, you know what I mean? Commander General Hunter and the generals in the school, you know what I mean, that really laid this brotherhood down and kept it the way it's supposed to be because, like the culture that we have, making sure, like bro, you get a grub, like you hear that in here, you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Like you say, bro, you get a grub, you good? You need a grub? You know what I'm saying? Even how we say it, like you checking on to make sure you got food because I remember times where you would be outside all day with a nigga. I'm talking about outside all day with him. And when it's time to eat, he ain't split nothing with you. You know what I mean? I'm talking about it's a whole circle of us. We all been outside doing the same thing all day. We all been in this hotel all day doing the same thing. But when it's time to eat, you know what I mean? The niggas go get more liquor and more cigarettes, and that's cool. But when it's time to eat, it ain't no, did you eat this and that? So it's a small thing. It might be small to some brothers. Like some brothers might overlook it. But I know when I first started coming to the school, that's one thing that kept me. I was like, damn, like they making sure I'm eating. You know what I mean? Like that to me, like it was things like that in the beginning that had me like, oh yeah, I could do this. Like, you know what I'm saying? They kind of just kept rooting me, kept drawing me. Because like when you in the truth, you don't never stop learning and you don't never stop growing. And that's why they say the scripture is manifold. Like it don't never stop showing you that this where you supposed to be. So like in them early years, like little things like that, I was like, damn, it just keep me coming around a little more. You know what I'm saying? The fact that they making sure you eat and stuff like that, because you with cats, they carrying guns and, we talking and stuff like that. But when it come down to it, you ain't getting one chicken wing off that joint. Not one. Yeah. You know what I mean? So for sure. Yeah. So and that's how bro was. Me and bro, we had split a plate straight down the middle. You know what I'm saying? You know, man. So I rolled with him, and we took a little more favor with each other, and that's where that came from.
Like I love The Wire. I'm big on The Wire. I watched it multiple times. You know what I'm saying? And The Wire is based on DC and Baltimore. And so when I came into the truth, and I got to learn my Baltimore and DC brothers, I'm like, man, y'all them. Like, I don't know what y'all. That's how I picture DC cats, like, you know what I'm saying, or Baltimore cats, just like that. Them niggas did a good job, because when I see y'all, I'm like, damn, these niggas act just like these niggas on The Wire. Would you say that was accurate?
Okay, to be honest, The Wire was The Wire. Everybody loved The Wire, but
Yeah.
DC and Baltimore brothers in the world don't blend with each other, and it's always been like that even since I was young. You know what I mean? Like, Baltimore, a completely different world to compare to DC, to be honest with you.
Mm-hmm.
Like, cats who wanted to get money, of course, they'd go to Baltimore and stuff like that. You know what I mean? I was still kind of a little too young for, like, what that Wire, what was going on in that Wire. I'm not really sure what time frame that was in, or where they depicting that time frame from, but I might have been a little too young to really experience that whole. It seemed like it was in like the early 80s, like back when I was like a child, like late 80s, like maybe 85, all the way up to maybe 95, to where really I was still kind of a little boy, so I wasn't even really been into nothing like that at that time. But I know that when I did come of age, we ain't mess with Baltimore cats. You know what I'm saying? Brothers back then. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And they ain't mess with us. And it's still, like, you might see it on the internet, they talk like that. But just the usual Judite garbage, you know what I'm saying? We from another city, but I'm going to tell you, it's so surreal coming into the truth. Like, I ain't never been to Baltimore, but once I came into the truth, we was at Baltimore every Saturday, because Baltimore an hour away. Right. And to really start to appreciate them brothers, like how them brothers live, they struggle. Like, we was on Lexington Market. You know what I mean? Yeah. So it was a whole different world. That was really the first place where I really seen like a heroin strip. Like, I done seen different strips and stuff like that got different, of course, everybody has. Yeah. But that's when I really first seen a real dope strip, like they just really like leaning.
Kind of like Kensington a little bit.
Yeah, kind of like Kensington. Yeah. You know, Kensington on 100 dope. Right. But Lexington Market was different, because not to glorify it or nothing like that. What DC was known for was more so, you know, crack cocaine and robberies and shit like that. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? And then PCP for a long time. So in my age bracket, those was like the type of drugs I would come in contact with, more so not like how them Baltimore cats dealing with that.
Okay. So the reason why I bring that up, because like I want to talk about the slang. That's when I first heard all the slang and shit. Mm-hmm. Like Mo, yeah, Slim, yeah, you know what I'm saying? And off the show with Mo and Slim, then I heard more when I got to know DC brothers, actually, because we could travel, we could be around each other and shit. Then I heard Luncheon. Luncheon wasn't in The Wire, I didn't hear that, but I heard that from a DC cat or a Maryland cat. So like, I'm like, all that slang y'all say, like, I'm gonna ask Sock this too. Like, where does that come from? Because is y'all from, like, your family from the South? Like, where does that lingo come from to where y'all talking like that?
Yeah, to answer your first question about the South, I think a lot of us come from the South, them southern states. I know for a fact a lot of the portion of the people that live in Southeast, they came up when Martin Luther King marched them up there. Yeah. You know what I mean? So a lot of them people from the South got ties to the South, you know what I mean? And then, like I said, a lot of people that's in Maryland, like especially on them outskirts, like you've been to DC before for school and stuff. We was talking about like that whole Silver Spring, that Moe County, PG County, you know, all that, you know what I mean? Like most of them we got family in the city, you know what I mean? So it's, you know what I mean? And so most of us come from the South, I will believe, you know what I mean? But the language, I really couldn't tell you. I'm trying to sit here and think. Yeah, but I really couldn't tell you. It's just something that we just, I mean, like every city got their lingo, you know. But I really wouldn't know where it came from,
because like y'all okay. Do DC niggas brothers say the same thing like Baltimore as far as like that blue?
you a black Marine or a black whatever in the white man's military, that make them want to kill you more. Like when they see the uniform on you, they get an extra disdain for you. You know what I'm saying? Because they don't understand why in the hell do you want to fight for them.
Cared enough about your trials and tribulations, the things that you suffered through, and how to get out of that. That's your history. You don't need a white man to have no remembrances for it.
Damn, you chastise the child too hard, or you create trauma. If you don't say nothing to the child, then you making them soft. That's it. You know what I'm saying? Like, it ain't no way for a black man to be right even when he is in that. So, like,
white people that's out there that want to help black and Hispanic people, the best thing you can do is just leave us the hell alone.
They are all against you. They all want to destroy you, and the ultimate goal of all of them is to put you back into slavery and subjection.
Real Nigga University in 5, 4, 3, 2, let's get it. 1.
Hey, Shalom, Israel, what's good? Captain Marquardt, IHBK, Round Table of Truth. We here for another one on a consistent basis. I'm about to get it in like we normally do. IHBK 1 West certified. Y'all know how we do it. Before we go into the show and get into these different topics that we're going to address here tonight, we got first and foremost want to give it up to our God, the true and living God of blacks, Hispanics, and Native American Indians, Yahweh in the Hebrew, give it up.
That's right.
The Most High. And IHBAK, we like to call him the nigga God. That'll fit a ton of people there. You know what I'm saying? They tell us, y'all going too far now. Did you just say, brother, did you just say a nigga God? Now, come on, man.
God's not a nigger.
He God is anything but that.
You know, right.
You know, so also we want to give it up to our King, Yahweh Shah Mashiach, whom the world ignorantly calls Jesus Christ.
Damn right.
Black man from the tribe of Judah.
Right.
And also we want to give it up to the man with the plan, none other than Commanding General Yohana.
Right.
Like always, I got to pay homage to my hosts that rock it out with me every week. To my right, Officer Lamak Yala in the building. He was on injured reserve last week. You know how we do it up here, Lamont. Anytime you brothers out, tell people you're on injured reserve. He was on injured reserve last week. He back now, fully healthy. To my left, doing what he do, we got Officer Yaradan in the building.
That's right.
And to my far right, we got Officer Iwalam getting it in. And of course, we got Officer Mayad doing what he do. Got to give it up to my technical team, baddest team in the game. That's no shame on anybody else in the UPK. Don't take that personal. You all right? Well, I mean, you didn't take it how you know. I'm just joking. Brothers be ready to take me to council. Yeah, understand. Give it up for Officer Ramawan. His right-hand man doing on the ones and twos, one of the baddest in the game. His name is getting renowned throughout the nation for the work that he do. Officer Raj Karab. Right. It's a brother that thought he went from what he thought he went from 50 to 5,000. 50 to 5,000. Stood right up there to get the old
in like 2 weeks. In 2 weeks. And like 2 weeks later, he said, "Yes, sir."
I said, "Damn, that was the fastest 5,000 rank in the history." I mean, he stepped up there with confidence. You hear me? None other than Raj Karab, man. Also in here tonight, we got Officer Kazai Wan, give him a hand. And Officer Rakam Yala. So what's new in the world? I can talk to him.
Hey, Cap, if I could, you know, the end of the year rounding out, you know what I mean? Eventually they're going to be a point next year. They talking about voting and all that good stuff.
Yeah.
So I just want to, I don't know, we ain't going over
that. Voting season next year already? 2026, huh?
That not for the presidential. Not presidential.
Okay.
But you know, they get the local elections and the Senate and the Congress and all that, you know. Well, I just want to say, Cap, for all our brothers and sisters out there that's talking about rushing the polls, that every year they want you to vote.
Right.
They just the 29 Democrats just sided with the Republicans and shot down act in a movement to impeach Donald Trump. You know what I mean? So for
Y'all sound like some French Judites. like blue and two. You don't say that though.
Nah,
that might be some.
That's Baltimore.
shit.
Yeah.
Okay, it's right there. Though. I don't know how y'all different.
I told you, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Where I grew up, like the way I grew up in DC and the parts of Maryland is different from Baltimore. Baltimore different. And see, another thing is Baltimore a little more like up north.
Yeah.
They a little more closer up north. DC, you know what I'm saying? We more kind of southern, but once you get up to like that Baltimore, they're a little more close to up north, and you know what I mean. But I couldn't tell you.
I want to get back onto this to Twan and Rob, because through your music you brought up names, and I want to say this because I don't want to jump into it yet, because most of the time that brothers in the school got to know you was through your music. You know what I'm saying? I was telling you off camera, I was like, man, Cap, like, people want to know who you are because, you know what I'm saying? And I don't want to offend by saying it, but like, you like a robot in a sense. You feel me? Like, you like, when I say robot, I mean, you a soldier, you about your business. Now, I know you, I've been around, we chop, you know what I'm saying? Motherfucker talk, but like, some people don't get that privilege to come to you. They might be like intimidated to talk to you. I don't want to, might think you're busy, you know? They want to have these questions for you, but it's like, not right now. Maybe I'll text on this or Messenger or something. Whatever, right? So like a lot of us got to know you through your music, and that's when you was kind of, I guess, your most open or vulnerable in your music, right? Yeah. So you brought up this brother named Clausen. Clausen?
Which no, I don't know nobody named
Clausen. What's his name? Clarkson? I think he is one of your homies that passed away or something like that.
And what song? That song y'all playing, that Only One?
Yeah, was it the Only One? He's like, I miss you. Yeah.
Nah, that's a female.
Oh shit. Okay.
That's a female.
That was a joint you had back in the day?
Something like that.
I'm thinking it's a homie that died. Whole time it's a female. It's crazy. Okay. So that was one of your little, I hear you.
Yeah, that was Shorty's last name I said.
Oh, okay. God, all right, no sweat. So like, we would get to know you through your music and shit, right? And I'm like, damn, this nigga, like, you know, you know what I'm saying? Like, you really was like on some like, damn, like I know this nigga now. Like, and through his music, I know this shit. I remember being in Philly. I was in Philly. Man, I forget what year it was. 2013. No, it's probably 2014, 2015 though. And you had us, you told everybody to come to the studio. Do you remember this though? You shot the video. I forget what song it was though, man. We shot the video.
The Loyal to the King joint?
No, yes, yeah. Loyal to the King. We all went up there. We, I'm this 2016 actually now. I think 29, it's 20. I forget. We go up there. We like first day out of Hebrew Academy though. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Kamakai, Hebrew Academy instructor. You know what I'm saying? What year you take over on that?
I know I assisted for 2014, and then I think 2016 I had operational command of it. So I think 2016.
All right, I'm gonna get into all that too. So we go to the John, and and I only say John because I've been to Philly and I picked up that word. I love that word. Yes, I say John there. You know what I'm saying? So we go to there. We go up there. And I think this is my first time. It's early of us really hearing your music though, like you doing this shit. You know what I'm saying? So we do shoot the video and shit. We come back down. We go to the club or whatever. We go to a bar, and we on some like high alert shit because we fresh out of Hebrew Academy. You teaching us all this shit. So niggas like, I walked in. I'm like, hey, check that side out. I'm going there like that. You know what I'm saying? We on shit. You know what I mean? We ran into a little situation. It wasn't nothing major, but just funny shit like that. But before I jump into that scene, right? So, okay. So you going through these things in life, you know what I'm saying, in your upbringing, you seeing all this, you thinking you want this, and I feel like would it be safe to say like you did things to be accepted because you was like on some like, yeah, like, man, I'm trying to be like, you wanted to be a soldier.
I think to an extent, that was able to come out in this place. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Like when before the school, I was completely lost. You know what I mean? Like most brothers, I was completely lost. But I think that spirit of what you're saying is able to flourish in here. Like there's a lot of brothers that got so many gifts that's in the world, but they just caught up in something that, they either grew up in or, was introduced to or victim of circumstances or whatever. But in here, in the truth, any gifts a brother have is allowed to flourish to its full capacity, like to its full extent.
Right.
You know what I mean? So whatever
we're good. Shalom Israel, we back in the game. I want to apologize for that small little technical difficulty. But of course, the technical team, they got it back, got us back up, so we back good to go. Where we going first, Lamont?
Come on, sir. First up, we're gonna talk about some new footage of the U.S. seizing oil tanker off the coast of Venezuela. We got a video on it that Raj got.
Come on, let's get it. These motherfuckers basically stole the oil. It's fucking night.
Thieves like thieves in the night.
Brand new video released within the last hour officially from the Attorney General. You can see the tanker in the distance, U.S. agents rappelling down from helicopters you see here. They appear to search cabins and compartments on board as the footage goes on. The Attorney General says the agents executed a seizure warrant for a crude oil tanker used to transport sanctioned oil from Venezuela as well as Iran. And you're looking at this brand new video. As you can see, it's courtesy of the Attorney General, and it is unclassified according to the United States, which is why it's now on the news. The New York Times reports a federal judge signed off on this warrant. Of course, there is a domestic element to this, the laws being applied, but also this is a major international act. You're looking at brand.
IG, man, get it right on there. Go ahead, y'all. You want to say something?
You can go to IG.
Go ahead, IG.
Yeah, I was just saying. I was just about to say that I heard an interview that they was interviewing Donald Trump, asking them what they gonna do with the oil. He was like, right. I guess we just go keep it.
Good night. Is that what he said? Like, God damn. Go ahead, IG.
Man, Cap.
this is a perfect video to show you the proof of why they over there. They not over there because of drugs flooding into America. They over there because it's oil in Venezuela, and the Venezuela is not breaking them off.
That's it.
So if you ain't paying no tax
Yeah.
to Uncle Sam, they come to take that.
Right. Man, listen, the fact that you got was supposed to be the most powerful country in the world, you know what I'm saying, that just basically just went and just took a country's oil. You know, it just show you how diabolical, you know what I'm saying, these people are. They thieves. You see what I'm saying? Like this is who the white man is right here. You see what I'm saying? Went and took the oil, and then Donald Trump, like you just said, well, we might as well just keep it. Like these people are thieves. You understand what I'm saying? They took this country, you know what I mean? They took us as slaves, you know what I mean? Like it's no bigger thief in the world than the so-called white man in the United States of America. You see what I'm saying? And they just playing out who they are. Come on, Lamont.
Like let's say, like what they're doing is the same way they always try to villainize our people.
Yeah.
Oh, Venezuelans, they're all the drugs over there. We got to make sure all the drugs ain't coming into America.
That's it.
And criminalize them, or in the same way they had to criminalize the Native Indians when they came over here with Christopher Columbus, saying we're savages and all this.
Right.
And then, but at the same time, they're the ones doing the killing. They're the ones doing the stealing.
Yeah.
But at the same time, writing it and painting it as if they're doing something just in that time, but really they're the savages and the criminals upon the people that are peaceable.
Damn right. All right, man. That's heavy. You know what I'm saying? Give it up. My God.
Hey, Comic-Con Cap. And the other night, General Hyman said it best, sir.
Go ahead, brother.
White privilege is the ability to commit crimes. That's what the true nature of white privilege is, the ability and the giving the ability to commit crimes unabated.
Right.
Like you can unalive people, you can kidnap people, you can do whatever you want to children, to women, you can steal a whole goddamn oil tanker, you can steal a whole country.
That's it.
You know what I mean? And have no penalty and face no repercussions for it, and everybody just blink and look away and move on to the next.
That's how it go. You understand? Go ahead. I will
come with God, man. Kept the white man. So
give me the house of the thief. Out the scriptures. Go ahead.
He's such a devil, and like his choice of words is like witchcraft. He said sanctioned oil, and to a regular person, they mind that makes it justified for what they doing.
That's it.
It'd be like just little subtle things that they say will put you into a sleep.
Yeah.
And now they still Superman or somebody just.
That's it.
Venezuela is the villain, and they should take their oil.
That's it. It's almost part of that whole manifest destiny thing. Which basically is, you know, the evil that white people have done for the past 1,000 years is justified. Like they believe it manifest destiny is that even though they stole this country from the Native Indians, they felt as though that it was what needed to be done. You see what I'm saying? Go ahead, y'all, Don.
Even on top of that, I don't want they try to add the fact that now you can benefit. You know what I'm saying? It's beneficial to you as well. Just like they try to tell black people, you know what I'm saying? Well, you know, you were brought over here as slaves. You know what I'm saying? Now you got good trades, like you know what I'm saying? Like you got good training. You know what I'm saying?
That's it.
Indoor plumbing.
Right. And now you don't go through the you don't gotta live in the jungle naked anymore, swinging from trees.
Come on, Rubber One. Please.
I saw a video earlier off of my yard statement that hit so hard. This Edomite asked another Edomite. He said, "What do you call what happened in those riots on the Capitol Hill?" And the white dude said, the devil said, that was called patriotism. He said it's called patriotism. He said, okay, so let me ask you something. What would it be called if Black Lives Matter had they went out and protested and they did the same exact thing? He said they'll be savages. He said, what's the difference between them on Capitol Hill and Black Lives Matter? He said they white.
Right.
That's
listen, well, at least he honest.
Yeah,
you understand? But that's heavy material, man. Like at the end of the day, you know what I mean? Them doing that. Now, what you think? What do you think happens to a country like Venezuela and Iran, this is who the oil is supposed to go to, right? The oil was supposed to head to Iran. You understand? Now, what do you think this does, you know what I'm saying, to countries when they just have their oil just taken? You understand? And then we wonder why the earth is getting ready for Armageddon and for the Third World War, because these countries do not want to be bullied by the United States of America. America been bullying countries, man, for about the last couple hundred years. You see what I'm saying? And now they're a little tired of being bullied. That's why you have BRICS. You know what I'm saying? That's why you got Venezuela right now. You know what I'm saying? They ain't just finna let America just come in Venezuela and do what the hell they want. You know what I mean? They got battleships set up. Get me right on that, IG. Go ahead.
What a lot of people think, like, okay, if United States do invade Venezuela, like they just gonna sweep through them. It ain't gonna be like that. It's gonna be like Vietnam, because in Venezuela, it's some of the Amazon. It's a lot of dense brush and big ass jungles. They preparing for guerrilla warfare. So it's gonna be a long, bloody conflict if they do invade.
If they do invade, man. Let's give me what you got in the scriptures, my y'all.
Come, the book of Zechariah, chapter 5, and I'm gonna start at verse 3, sir.
Go ahead.
Then he said unto me, this is the curse that goeth forth over the face of the whole earth.
Over the what?
The face of the whole earth.
Go ahead.
For everyone that stealeth.
Everyone that what?
That stealeth.
Everyone that what?
Stealeth.
Listen, how did a white man get America? He stole it. You understand? How did he get black people from off the shores of Africa? He stole it. Even though you were sold, you know what I'm saying? You can't sell another body of people, you know what I'm saying, like they cattle or they merchandise. You get my point? He stole you. You know what I'm saying? He stole this country. He stole the identity of Christ. Like, these people are thieves. Read.
For everyone that stealeth shall be cut off.
There shall be what?
Cut off.
Like, it's judgment for that. You can't just come and take a people's land and take a. Listen, I mean, there's so many avenues you can go with this. He stole our identity as well. You got white people running around calling themselves the Jews.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? When the tribe of Judah are you so-called Negroes in the ghettos of America. You get my point? Stole your identity, stole the identity of Christ, stole the natives Indian land, and now he's stealing people's oil. You see what I'm saying? And what you don't understand is that is not going to stand with the Most High. All the thievery that these people have done, they have to be repaid for that, man.
Damn right.
You understand? Keep reading now.
Shall be cut off as on this side according to it. And everyone that sweareth shall be cut off as on that side.
Everyone that what?
That sweareth shall be cut off.
No, everyone that sweareth, meaning the thing that they've done, you know what I'm saying? They try to swear, meaning using the name of the Lord. You understand? Like they didn't done all this evil and then swear, meaning like the Most High didn't sanction all the things that they've done.
Right.
That's what it means by everyone that swear. But you got to understand, America is a country that is not totally diabolical, and they don't represent anything according to how the Most High want things done.
Damn right, sir.
You know what I'm saying? This is a godless nation. You get my point? Ain't no God in here. The only way we getting God is because of the ISUPK and the Commander General High.
That's right.
The way that you get God is by being taught the morality of the Lord. And this place right here doesn't teach you the morality of the Lord. As you're going to see the stories we're going to go over here tonight, you're going to see that this place is definitely, you know what I'm saying, a God-forsaken country and a God-forsaken place. And it has made us a God-forsaken people following them. You understand? Like, if you look up to a thief, then what are you going to become? If you look up to a liar, what are you going to become?
Right.
If you look up to a murderer, what in the hell you think you're going to become?
Right.
But so because, you know what I'm saying, we take all our influence from them and from American culture, we have become just as disgusting as they are. Read on. Any more on that? Read.
Everyone that sweareth shall be cut off as on that side according to it.
Go ahead.
Verse 4. I will bring it forth, said the Lord of hosts.
Come on.
And it shall enter into the house of the thief.
It shall enter into what?
The house of the thief.
Enter into the house of the thief is talking about America. The Lord is letting you know, because America has stolen everything that they have, namely the children of Israel, namely your identity, like I just stated before, destruction is coming to this place.
That's right.
You get what I'm saying? Like, it's written all through the Bible. All through the Bible is judgment is written in them scriptures about what is going to take place to America. All through that Bible, it is written in there, the judgment about what's going to happen to the so-called people that rule over blacks and Hispanics. You think the white man gonna go unpunished, you know what I'm saying, for taking something that don't belong to him? He didn't made himself like he's God. He didn't took God's identity and tried to make it though he is the Most High.
Right.
Like everything that he that he do, God represents it. You know how evil that is.
Yeah,
The Lord is not a thief. The Lord wouldn't teach men to be thieves. You understand any more on that?
Oh,
Read on.
And it shall enter into the house of him that sweareth falsely by my name.
For swears falsely by what?
By my name.
What is the swear falsely by my name? Saying that Jesus Christ was a so-called white man. That right there, brothers and sisters, is an abomination to all our listeners out there. If you're a so-called white man or white woman, you understand, painting Christ to be white and saying that God so loved the world and all these things that go up under the umbrella of Christianity, those things are swearing falsely by the Lord's name. Because the Lord ain't never said he want all nations to hold hands and be equal and be one, because you can see that is a total lie.
Right.
You know, it ain't no such thing as all nations coming together, being equal, being one. You know what I'm saying? But they will sell you that dream. The white man is a liar. Have we figured that out yet? He's been selling us a dream for a very long time about equality.
Right.
You get my point. Where the hell is the equality in the earth at? We're gonna continue to wait. We're gonna continue to look to these preachers who represent his religion. Any black preacher that's walk around with a cross around his neck or cross in his church talking about he's a Christian, he represents a religion that is keeping us in captivity.
Right.
That is keeping us mentally dead.
Right.
And he should not be doing that. But because of the brothers being raised up in the ISUPK, again, now Christianity is going to get challenged.
That's right.
Now the brainwashing that the white man then had over black and brown people for so long. This man in brain control. This how he didn't control you. We know that he didn't control you, because here you are come in a couple weeks finna get ready to celebrate Christmas.
Right.
And then went around and said that Christmas is Christ's birthday. Ain't that what they taught us when we was young? Yeah, then you worried about you wonder why the Lord called him a thief. You understand? You lied on Christ. I mean, everything they teach you in the church is a damn lie when it comes to Jesus Christ. And this is why you don't understand who Christ is. If you don't understand who Christ is, then you damn sure don't understand who God is.
That's right.
You don't have a clue who the Most High is.
That's right.
Any more on that?
Go
ahead.
Sluggy. And it shall remain in the midst of his house, and shall consume it.
And shall do what?
And shall consume it.
Shall consume it. You can drop it right there. You know what I'm saying? Like America is consuming, mean this place right here is eventually going to be destroyed for all the crimes that America have done. Get a Lord a hand for that. Anybody else got something to say before we wrap it up? All right, no sweat. Where we at?
Go on. So next up, we have a video of an older lady speaking about the crippling effects of integration on black businesses.
Let's do it. Let's get it.
Just our restaurants. We had restaurants, inns. And when we could go to their inns, then we forgot that man. In fact, I've had friends to call colored restaurants. The one that I'd go to this evening, if I was taking New York for dinner, I'd go to it. They call it the Greasy Spoon now. They can't. I don't understand us. That's the part I don't understand. We don't have enough race pride. That's what I see. It seems as though we gave.
They get a sister a hand. Where we going?
Hey, Cap, and what the sister said is a cold, hard fact. You know, nowadays everybody want to talk about support black business. You know, black economics. We need to create our own economic system, and you know what I'm saying. We need to financial independence and financial literacy. We had all that.
That's it.
We had financial literacy.
That's it.
We had our own economic system. Yeah. We had support black business. All we had was black businesses in our community.
That's it.
You know what I'm saying?
That's it.
And our grandparents, our great-grandparents, our grandparents, our civil rights leaders, our community leaders, our activists, our religious leaders, all sold us out to the oppressor during the civil rights movement and completely annihilated black business, which was the most successful business on the planet.
Damn Right, get it, brother. Hey, you know what I'm saying? What you saying so heavy. Again, they can't have you, you know what I'm saying, functioning how you supposed to function.
Right.
Like America can't have you loving yourself.
Right.
This is what we don't understand. They have to do things to make sure that you do not love yourself. And one of those things is making sure that you're not self-sufficient, you know what I'm saying, with black businesses. Again, we talk about this all the time. You go on the internet, you hear black people talking about it all the time. But it's one thing to talk about it. It's another thing to have a solution.
Right.
Where does black love start? Black love starts about what you believe in off top. And if you believing in the God, you know what I'm saying, that this believing the same God that the clans believe in, you know what I'm saying, then you're never gonna get no love like that at all. The scripture say you can't serve two masters. You either gonna hate the one and love the other. So while they teaching that crap about God love everybody, they ain't never bringing you a seat next to them, even though they teaching you that God love everybody. So what happens is we put down our guard, you know what I'm saying, and allow these people to come in and totally annihilate, you know, us having our own businesses. And now, you know what I'm saying, we turn around and like this sister just said right here, which was so powerful what she just said. She said we don't have enough race pride. You see what I'm saying? All other countries, all other races of people, they got their race pride, and their race pride is so strong. You can't go in the Chinese neighborhood and open up no black business.
Right.
You can't go in the Arab neighborhood and open up. You can't even go around a bunch of Africans and open up a goddamn business.
Right.
You claiming that these is your people. You see what I'm saying? So why is it that they are allowed to come in our neighborhood and open up a business? Is because of the brainwashing of Christianity that teaches us we have to accept everybody. And if you have to accept everybody, brother, you gonna hate yourself.
Yeah, that's right.
Get my point? You gonna not only hate yourself, you ain't in no way, shape, form, or fashion gonna believe that God is a nigga. Like we say up in the head when we say the nigga God. You gonna think that is even unconceivable because of how much you hate your goddamn self. You understand? You believe that that listen to this, listen to me good. You believe that can't nothing good come from you. You understand? Like if you even go try to open up a business, most of your criticism gonna come from who? Y'all done?
Even I see, and my brother-in-law got a business out west, and you know he cook all the food fresh. So you know, real good restaurant, good food, everything. You know, man, why we gotta wait and all of this? You cook the food fresh. You gotta wait and get your food.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But it's like you gonna find a way to complain about your people.
That's
you know
it.
What I'm saying?
That's it.
You know, but when you would go, you know what I'm saying, and wait in the soup kitchen line for Roof Crest, you know what I'm saying, and spend all your money to get this little bitty old plate of some garbage.
That's
right.
It.
You know
That's
what I'm
it.
saying?
Right. That's it.
And won't say a mumbling word against them.
Man, listen, our self-esteem has been totally broken because again, because they stole, you know what I'm saying, our God from us.
That's
by
right.
teaching us, you know what I'm saying, that by teaching, y'all don't understand how diabolical it is to teach that Christ is a white man. And then here's the simplicity. Here's the simple part of it, IG. When you could just go in the Bible and read that the man had hair like wool and skin like bronze.
Crazy. Cap, even if they read it, they still gonna say, man wrote that Bible.
That's it.
Right.
It's like once we bring out the truth about the scriptures, now the scriptures ain't valid.
Right.
When we expose the truth.
Right.
You get my point? But you can't allow white people they ain't gonna let you steal, you know what I'm saying, that they great white hope people. You think they would let you paint a picture of John Wayne being black or Elvis Presley being black? Get me right on the Ramawan. You think they'll let you paint a picture of Rocky, you know what I'm saying, Sylvester Stallone being a black man?
Right.
You see what I'm saying, man? They would have a fit. You know what I'm saying? They'd be like, they would feel violated. You get my point? We don't feel violated when they steal something from us, though. We just became weak. And why have we become so weak like this? Because your leaders are punks.
That's right.
Your black politicians and black religious leaders are straight up whores for white people. There's no other way that I can tell you that you can understand.
Right.
I got to give it to you in a simple form. Your leaders are whores. You want to know why the people failing? point to them niggas in the church. Point to these black people that you are voting for that you think is making a difference. I'm coming to you, Lamar. You put a black mayor in office or a black, you know what I'm saying, governor or black president, but you thought, well, even though Barack Obama wasn't black, but you put these black people in the political world, and in your mind, we didn't make progress because some niggas is a black governor.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? And what he do? Absolutely nothing for black people.
Right.
You understand? Black mayor, absolutely nothing for black people. But year after year after year, you getting ready to still go vote like your vote is gonna make a difference. And meanwhile, the people that you voting for ain't gonna do it, and you know they ain't gonna do nothing for you, but you still standing in the line like a damn fool. Something is wrong with us, man. You understand? We are mentally ill and sick in this place. We mental patients.
Right.
Get my point? And we are mental patient that don't want the medicine. You understand? It's so many of us that, you know how people need to be on medication, and the demon on them want them allow them to take the medication because they don't want to be fixed.
Right.
They want to be able to let the demons in their mind run them to do things that they know that they shouldn't. You damn near got to tie their arms behind their back and stuff the damn pill in their mouth. We need this pill stuffed in our mouth of the truth.
That's right.
And that's the only thing gonna fix. Come on, Lamar.
I was gonna say, to your point when you were saying that white folks would get more angry at, would never let us take the credit of anything that they've done.
That's it.
Like a perfect example that comes in my mind was when they made the Little Mermaid black. You understand? White. We tell black people that we're the greatest thing that ever walked the earth, according to Christ, according to the prophets, to anything great that's ever happened. We got to refuse that. We just don't want the responsibility that comes with greatness. You understand? The only greatness that we will accept is when we are great in video games, we're great on the court, on the field. Anything that has no significance to life, we will accept that type of greatness.
That's right.
But anything that comes down to how we have to change our lives, we don't want to accept that.
Man, that's heavy what you said, because even though, you know what I'm saying, we bring out the truth about Christ, it's so much more than just Christ's skin color that matters.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You got to really dive into what that brother was about. And that's what Christ was. He was a brother.
Damn
from
right.
the tribe of Judah. If Christ was on the earth right now, he'd be from North Philly. He'd be from Harlem. You get my point? Not Nigeria, not from the Middle East, not none of that. Because whenever we bring out the truth, once again, because black people are the most hated people on the face of God, green earth, he got to be everything but us.
Right.
He's Middle Eastern.
He Middle Eastern. You understand? Well, he definitely can't beat us, huh? Yeah, he olive color. We didn't heard it all. You see what I'm saying? Like he's everything. Or you'll say, well, you know, color don't matter. Color don't. So now color don't matter. You now your race don't matter. But it matters when you go sign that application for that job. When you trying to go to college, they're gonna ask you what your race is. You see what I'm saying? Because race is everything here in America. But of course, we so brainwashed, we think that it don't, because the white man say it don't matter. Now you know that that's a well-trained slave when you see the obvious, but it ain't there. You ever done?
It definitely mattered when they was, searing Caesar Borgia's, face into your head.
Yeah, right. That's it.
Into your brain, you know what I'm saying? It's carved in our people's brain.
Damn right.
You know what I'm saying? That vision of Caesar Borgia, that's who they see when they pray.
Yeah, and when you seeing, if you looking at white Jesus and you seeing that image when you pray, that's the reason why black people are so evil. Right. Because of who you praying to. Because that cat right there was an actual man named Caesar Borgia, who come from the Borgia family, which were a bunch of sexual deviants.
That's right.
The cat that painted Caesar Borgia was a homosexual himself. They was lovers. You see what I'm saying? And this is who they gave you was Christ. And that's why that's why black people are the Christian church is filled with homosexuality because of that image right there. Now, when you learn about the real Christ, you learn about how hardcore the real Christ was. And you learn about how revolutionary the real Christ was. Jesus Christ wasn't trying to join the Jews to the Roman Empire. He was separating the Jews from the Roman Empire which is the reason why they put him to death. That's what you don't understand. If you want to get the real understanding, we got classes in the IHBK that you should be in if you were so-called Black, Hispanic, and Native Indian, because the time is now. You know what I'm saying? It's like a damn, you know what I'm saying when you, that what's that thing where they turn it like this,
hourglass.
And then hourglass, you know what I'm saying? Here's what I can tell you, brothers and sisters. That hourglass is running short for you waking up to this truth.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? This earth is being removed out of its place. The white man is being removed from out of his power, and it's going to be a hard fall. The thing of it is, if you are the chosen people, you part of them 12 tribes, you don't want to be a part of that hard fall. The brothers and sisters in the IHBK, we ain't gonna be a part of that hard fall, because we done took our spirit out of this place, which is what the Lord commanded all Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians to do, is to take your spirit out of this place. So what does that mean? Come December 25th, we ain't gonna be celebrating no damn Christmas.
Right.
We ain't gonna be putting no gifts under no damn tree.
Damn right.
You know what I'm saying? Because that's not Christ's birthday, and it's actually an abomination. When you go in the Bible, we can show you that Christmas is totally diabolical.
Damn right.
But the one thing that we learned about the Christians is that you so brainwashing, because you've been following Christianity for so long, you don't give a damn if we show you that Christmas, God hate Christmas in the Bible, you're gonna go follow it anyway, because you the white man's bitch at this point.
Damn right.
You have laid yourself down, you know what I'm saying, and decided that white people gonna be my God, and I don't give a damn what you niggas show me in the Bible. We don't give a damn if Jesus Christ come out of a UFO right now and say, Black people, you the chosen people, change your life, you still gonna follow the white man into your grave.
Facts.
You understand what we at?
Facts.
Moving onward, the main topic of the night: Sherrone Moore charged with stalking, home invasion, and breaking and entering.
This is the coach.
This is the coach.
Michigan. Good night.
Story now on SportsCenter. Former Michigan coach Sherrone Moore appeared via video conference in a Michigan courtroom today. He has been charged with felony home invasion and misdemeanor counts of stalking and breaking and entering. Moore's bond has been set at $25,000. He's been in jail since Wednesday, hours after he was fired for having an inappropriate relationship with a staff member. Take a look at the timeline of events that led to the arraignment today. Moore fired as Michigan's coach just on Wednesday, with cause for him having that inappropriate relationship. He was then arrested later that afternoon and charged with felony home invasion and the misdemeanors of stalking and breaking and entering. Let's bring in our college football insider now, Pete Thamel. Really quick, Pete, you listened to the proceedings today. What stood out to you from what you heard?
Well, it was a very, very powerful moment today. The prosecutor in the case recounted the timeline of what happened after the firing of Sherrone Moore. And that included Moore going to the home of his former mistress, who had broken up with him earlier that week, quote, barging his way in. He went to the drawer in the kitchen, pulled out butter knives and kitchen scissors, and said, quote, I'm going to kill myself. I'm going to make you watch. My blood is on your hands. You ruined my life. That obviously precipitated the call to the police, which led to Moore being arrested and jailed. And obviously, there was a very sullen Sherrone Moore who appeared on that video conference.
In a courthouse. They kind of have like the individual like cells and whatnot for him to, talk.
Yeah,
His hands were folded. And it was a very surreal scene to see the coach, who was the coach at the University of Michigan on Wednesday, awaiting arraignment today in Michigan.
Yeah, just awful and terribly sad to see what's gone on with Sherrone Moore in his life in the last couple of days. Pete giving us the very latest on that situation.
Oh yeah, what we going on again? Go ahead, Ramon. Please.
It's so almost diabolical. It's so diabolical in a way, because we just talked about the brother from the Cowboys who committed suicide. And it was a big thing because we understood the psychology behind a brother going through some hardship in his life.
No doubt.
Now, what's so sad about this story right now that I'm looking at, because I've watched it a couple times, is knowing that this brother was going through some psychological issues. They still charged this brother with all the things they trying to charge him with, knowing that he was mentally ill at the time.
Yeah.
Knowing that if it was the oppressor, he would never be in cuffs. He would be somewhere getting help.
Man,
He would be somewhere getting counsel.
That's a fact. Come on, Yaradon.
And if I could, I don't want, we got to bring up the elephant in the room. You know what I'm saying?
Please, if you don't, I will.
His brother, definitely was dealing with two devils. One devil wasn't good.
He couldn't get enough.
He couldn't get enough of the devils out of one. And what we got to realize as black men, like how many brothers have to be, the lesson. You know what I'm saying? We done seen what OJ had to go through.
Right.
We done seen what Tiger Woods had to go through.
Real talk.
All these brothers that deal with these, oppressors, how many stories do you need throughout history?
That's it.
Deal with your own, brother.
Man, listen, if this was two black women he was dealing with, this shit wouldn't even made the news. They wouldn't do it, but because they white, you know what I'm saying? This is supposed to be a lesson, you know what I'm saying, for white women to leave you niggas alone. That's number one. You know what I'm saying? Like, do not, because again, it's so many white coaches that's doing the same thing that he's doing. You know what I'm saying? The problem, Mr. Sherrone, is that his name, Sherrone? You know what I'm saying? Here's the problem. You ain't white. Like Yaradon just said, how many brothers, you know what I'm saying, got hung on trees from being lied on. Some brothers got hung for actually dealing with white women, but a lot of them got hung, you know what I'm saying, that they ain't just from a white woman lying, saying that they slept with them. And now, here's what we must examine and stop being stupid. Like, the Lord allowed a ton of brothers to get hung for trees because that is an offense. It's a sin for a black man to deal with a white woman.
Right.
Now we can show you that in the Bible night and day, day and night. And them pastors in there don't know what the hell they talking about when they teach you. You know what I'm saying? You are not supposed to put your penis in no white girl at all.
At all.
And like he said, like y'all and I say, the brother went and had a wife at home, white wife at home, and then went and got up another white girl and just couldn't get enough. Now he's being made a public example, you know what I'm saying, of up at Michigan University. He's being made a public example when there's so many white coaches that's doing this, and it's never, ever, ever going to make the news. Go ahead, Lamont.
I was gonna say, like, this made me think about the video before in the regard of like the destruction of black men comes from the love of white women.
Right.
You know, to say him and himself, of course, and then make me think back to the civil rights movement and how one black man loving white women destroyed a whole society of people. When it comes down to MLK having his little white orgies with those prostitutes, and because of that love of white women, he destroyed all the black, Hispanic, Native Indians around. And then you jump further back with King Solomon. He lost the kingdom on the earth because of the love of white women. You understand? It just goes to show, like, you don't only destroy yourself, but you destroy the ones close to you and it's in your entire nation just by loving your oppressor.
And what makes you want to go get a white girl anyway when you know she grew up sleeping with her golden retriever?
Right.
She grew up sleeping with Lassie. You know what I'm saying? Sucking on the dog's penis and everything. She didn't. Average white girl, you know what I'm saying? 80% of them that had sex with their brother, you know what I'm saying? Their uncle, their cousin. And this is what you want to go lay in the bed with. I just got to finish telling you that black people are mentally ill. And you got to be mentally ill to go prefer a white dog, you know what I'm saying, over a black one. Like, I don't even understand it. You know what I'm saying? Like, these white women are natural whores. We know this throughout history. And this is part of the reason why our sisters are whores.
Damn right.
Because they have decided that they want to try to be like the goddamn white one. How do we know? A ton of them walking around with blonde hair in their goddamn head.
Right.
And it was crazy when I went to the Bible and found out that having blonde hair represented sick, you being sick. And you know that's in the Bible, right?
Yeah,
you know, so having blonde hair is a sickness, right? And now women go out and get the sickness put in their head. You know what I'm saying? So they can, what are you trying to look like your oppressor? You know what I'm saying? I don't understand. You wasn't born with no blonde hair. What in the hell are you going to get it?
Right.
This goes to show you that us living in this place, you know what I'm saying? It just ain't going to work, because I want this whole thing of, you know, race relations and, you know, us coming together, white people, it ain't going to work.
At all.
Black people, it ain't gonna work.
Right.
What really need to take place is black people need their own nation.
That's right.
We need our own land, you know what I'm saying? So we can get the pride, the racial pride that we need, where we could be self-sufficient and all of that. We tired of slavery. I know I am. See what I'm saying? If you a real Black, Hispanic, or Native Indian, you got to be tired of being ruled over by this white people.
Khan.
Get me right on.
Khan, sir.
Go ahead, Kazawa. Please.
Of course, this is another instance of another brother who was making millions of dollars because he was on millions of dollars worth of a contract, and it just goes to show you that the cash, the money is not what makes us. The same thing happened with Puffy. So like the same thing happened with Puffy. The same thing happened with every black man who get a little money. They tend to stray away from their own people and start trying to, like you say, be more like the oppressor. And all it does is it destroys you. That's why all these brothers that got billions and millions of dollars, they don't ever come back to their own neighborhood. But then at the end of the day, the white man always get their lick back at the end.
Yeah, he forgot. Look, he forgot his name was Sherrone.
I guess so.
You know what I'm saying? Right, Sherrone Moore. You know what I'm saying? That's a hood name. Yeah, that nigga forgot who he was black. You know what I'm saying? He got hired as the head coach of Michigan and thought he was white.
Right.
He thought his name was Jack.
Mm-hmm.
He went and looked in that mirror in the morning, hour long, but he thought he was a white man because he was the head coach of Michigan, who that was their first black coach in 150 years.
Good night.
You understand? Now, this is one of the top college football programs in the country. Now, what race of people you think made Michigan football the top football country, and it definitely wasn't the white man.
Right.
It was you brothers. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But this was their first black coach in 150 years.
Nice.
Now let me tell you something about Michigan too. You know what's the name of their stadium, right? Anybody know? The Big House.
Oh, good night.
Wow. That's something.
Wow. He's in charge of the Big House,
I
boss.
I
didn't know that. The Big House. He's in the Big House, boss.
What's the Big House? Give me right on.
Hey, so like I said, the Big House.
Yeah.
That's the Plantation Mansion.
Yeah.
That's where Master stay.
And you wonder why they ain't been a coach in 150 years. Then the first black coach, he ain't been the coach, but how long? A year or two?
Something.
Huh?
Since Harbaugh left.
Since Harbaugh left.
Couple years.
Harbaugh got suspended a little bit. He ended up taking over.
Yeah.
For a little bit, but yeah, it's probably been about a year and a half.
Yeah.
Let's go ahead. I got so many hands going up there. I don't know where to go first. Go ahead.
The brother's sick, sir. You know what I mean? Like they said the brother had all these millions, like his contract buyout was 13 million.
He can kiss that money goodbye. But go ahead.
And his whole contract was worth something like 33 million, you know what I mean? So he losing 15 million. No, it's 28 million. He losing 15 million by not completing the contract.
That's it.
Had a buyout for 13 million.
Yeah.
But now he going to jail.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Ain't gonna get no millions. And his wife gonna leave him.
She out of there.
The mistress, the little chick, the ones he was sleeping with, she snitched on him, so of course she gonna leave him.
Listen, not only is she gonna leave him, she gonna take every coin she can out of his pocket.
Right.
You think the white girl is gonna not get some money out this clown?
Oh no, they finna get
that little 15, whatever million he got left by the time, you know what I'm saying, he be done with this, he gonna be back in the hood with Keisha.
Talk
about, man, I should have never,
and he ain't gonna
never left.
He ain't gonna be allowed to teach grade school basketball.
Because after them lawyers, after he get to paying them lawyers and paying whatever lawsuits coming down the drain, man, they gonna strip him for every dollar, you know what I'm saying, that he has. And you understand? Come on, Ramon.
I just want to bring it up while y'all talking about.
Please.
Of course, his wife is a Edomite too.
Oh yeah,
right.
So he get double his punishment.
Yeah.
He would have to deal with her. As well as his
little mistress, she'll eat him. And if I could, Cap,
please,
and I'm gonna let it go. The problem with this brother suffers is a problem like a lot of our brothers who get that money suffer. You know what I mean? He work in the big house, and the problem is he look at Master's wife as the trophy.
Right.
You know what I mean? As like when I get this money, I get this fame. It's like brothers, black people, and it ain't just black men. Sisters is doing it too.
Yeah.
They think when they get to a certain position, they get a certain amount of money, they get a certain amount of fame. It's not complete unless they can get one of our oppressors in their bed with them.
Man, listen, it's what the sister just said. We don't have enough racial pride.
Right.
I think any black man that go pick a white girl over a black, a Latino, and Native Indian woman, nigga, something's wrong with you. And I mean that in the period. I don't know what other way. Something is wrong with you to go pick a white girl over all that black and brown shit.
You have to stop me from getting wives. You give me $30 million.
Come on, y'all. I mean, it's like I think. Go ahead.
Yeah, come, sir. I was gonna say, morally it's wrong for a black man to get with a white woman.
Yeah.
Okay, but white women are grossly unattractive.
That
part I just don't understand.
That's it.
And I think it comes down to like the character of a man, because like a white woman is the easiest woman to get.
That's a fact.
Like
That
it's
is
some
a
type
fact.
of weakness in you where you feel like I gotta go get a white woman because I'm not good enough for a black woman.
And she's a whore. Like you say, she's a straight up slut. She's the easiest woman to get. With a sister, you got to be able to come, y'all. You listen to me good, because you a young lion up in here, man. You got to be able to have some game.
Damn right.
Now I know you ain't got no game right now.
Ain't got no game.
Yeah,
not a drop.
You ain't got a limit. But we gonna raise him up. I was just messing with you. Go ahead.
Yeah, I was just talking about this story. Made me remember, man, a story we did early on the round table of truth.
Yeah,
when Hubert Davis got on that mug and said he proud that his wife is white. You remember that?
I forgot about that.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like I mean, this right here, it got to stop. You know what I'm saying?
Yes,
like racial pride is something, you know what I'm saying, that we must have. That sister right there was 90 years old. You know what I'm saying? And what she said was so on point, you know what I'm saying? And the way that we get racial pride is being taught the truth. And we would definitely, you know what I'm saying, be not making these decisions that this brother made.
Damn right.
Leave them white girls alone. Okay? Where we at? Please.
I just want to bring this up before we get off this subject. So you said if it was a white person or a white coaches that went through this, the same situation would have never happened.
Yep.
I'm just bringing up I'm bringing up the evidence on it. You had Hugh Freeze, Mike Price, Bobby Petrino, and Rick Pitino all did the same exact thing that he did, and they all extended their career after it happened. They went to jail, and they all extended their career. And you know, Rick Pitino and Bobby Petrino are Hall of Fame coaches.
Right, right. I thought this is
the disparity between black coaches in any sport and white coaches in any sport.
But I thought we made strides. Well, all the black people had we made strides in this. We didn't make progress. America is post-racial.
You know what?
White people's racism is making you eat your words. This ain't post-racial. You understand? None of that garbage that you talk about. You understand? Where we at, Lamar?
White people post racist stuff all the time, sir.
That's a fact. Come on with it.
Next up, we got a song by the sister talking about, making our sisters pose for the streets.
Oh my God.
As usual. And of course, keep advised, if you have young children, might not want to hear this song.
Parental discretion is advised.
Exactly. And as well, we do not own copyright for this song.
That's a fact.
If you have children under the age of 18.
Why would you let your child listen to Captain Mall Quad in the round table of truth?
Hey, they supposed to be in bed.
Real nigga university. Why have a child listening to us?
They want their kids to be real niggas.
Give me right on this.
That's a fact.
Bitch, I'm selling throat. I'm a real 304 straight out Atlanta hoe. Yeah, I don't give a fuck about your baby daddy hoe. Bitch, I'm selling coochie. That's the only thing I know. Yeah, if your nigga got them racks, he can hit this cat. Okay. I do not discriminate, and you know them facts. Bitch, I'm selling coochie and it's selling like a pack. Bitch, I'm selling coochie and it's selling like some crack. 1 trick, 2 tricks, 3 tricks, 4. How many tricks I got coming out my door? 5 tricks, 6 tricks, 7 tricks, 8. So much traffic, bitch, they can't even wait. Cause you know this Gucci good and this throat is fine. Fuck your nigga, then I left, told his ass goodbye.
Lord, I burn
What?
Before I pass the mic to you, I will I want to say something that was said to me, you know what I'm saying, at a McDonald's on overeating. On 79th, you know what I'm saying? They ain't had no jelly at 8 o'clock in the morning. Brother looked up at this guy when they ain't had that jelly and said, Lord, we need you. We need help. That's the first thing come to my mind when I see this video.
Yeah,
we need the Lord.
We do need the
like
Lord.
stuff you never believe. Now the brother was saying that over some jelly. You know what I'm saying? But this was diabolical. Come on,
Cat, that's why Carl don't want to read now.
Yeah.
These broads. Now, Cap, one thing I just don't understand, like,
go ahead.
Okay, she talking about giving up her coochie and all this and that.
Yeah.
Like, do you not understand that devalues you?
Right.
Like, no real man wants a woman that's ran through.
Yeah.
Like, I don't want a woman that ain't been with nobody.
Right.
That might not be realistic,
but
that's what I want.
That's right.
And she, bragging about having a line outside her door.
Yeah. Said that she's selling this tail like it's crack.
Like it's
Good
crack.
night.
And y'all remember how long them crack lines
Gone.
Go ahead, RJ. Yeah, Cap, but then you got HIV out here, herpes. The only nigga that's gonna want that is a nigga that's down bad.
That's a fact. Somebody listen, a cat who's just as mentally destroyed as she is. You gotta understand, like, trauma-filled people, you know what I'm saying, that they best connection is with somebody else who didn't suffer trauma. And if you are a sister that's a whore, you for sure, you know what I'm saying, are suffering from some form of trauma. Just for her to get up there, I don't know if she's living that lifestyle, because a lot of people that rap like that, they ain't living it.
Yeah,
you know
that's
what I'm
a
saying?
fact.
They'll get up there and rap anything if they believe it's gonna make them a few dollars.
Man,
You see what I'm saying? The problem is that because we got broken homes, you will have young girls that'll look at this video right here and think that this is their way, that this is what they should do when they become older. You see what I'm saying? And you have so many people that'll come out and say, well, don't judge her. You know what I'm saying? You shouldn't be able to say nothing to her, which is totally diabolical. You know what I'm saying? Like the Lord said, we are allowed to judge the matters.
Damn right.
And her getting up there and making that song is totally diabolical, and it's something that our daughters do not need to hear. And she is just totally destroyed. You understand? Come on, y'all.
Yeah, if I could too, just to piggyback on what IG was saying about the STDs, you know what I'm saying? She is in one of the STD capitals in Atlanta, Georgia.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? So you can just imagine what's floating up and through her.
Real talk. You know what I'm saying? But she ain't no different from Megan Thee Stallion.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? From Cardi B. You know what I'm saying? From what was the other female rappers? You know what I'm saying? Nicki Minaj, even though she ain't black. So this is what they saying the same thing. And she was and listen, she's a horrible rapper.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That was the most ABC 1, 2, 3 rap, you know what I'm saying, right there that you ever heard. You see what I'm saying? But the sad part of it is that this is where we at as a people. Once again, Roman, our shame is forever before us, brother.
That's right.
You see what I'm saying? Like just the same way 2 weeks ago we made a report on the young kids beating up that woman in Chicago. You see what I'm saying? Like black people, this is what happens when you don't follow the Lord. When you think in your stupid mind, and we have a stupid mind, when you think in your stupid mind that our way as human beings is better than the Most High, we have better morals than what's written in the Bible, this is the ending result.
That's a fact, sir.
This is supposed to show you right here, we can no longer, brothers and sisters, continue to ignore what the Most High said.
Right.
Get my point? We can't do it. Come on, because I want. I'll come to you, Mike.
Yeah, this look like another instance of course, she's seen her mother with a line of men coming to the door to be her new daddy coming in the house, and now she's just replicating exactly what her mom has seen.
Yep.
You got so many like daughters that has watched this in the past that the mother kicked the father out the household and then try to reimburse the kids with another father 10, 11, 12 times, and then now when they get older, they think that it's morally right to do this, and this is what you get out of it once that whole process is done and over with.
she believe in her mind that that's where her value lies.
Right.
Her value lies with what's been between her legs. This is what I love about Commander Jane Hunter, because he teaches Black and brown women that they value lies in between their ears.
Damn
their
right.
brain.
Damn right.
If you're a so-called Black, Hispanic, and Native Indian woman, your real value is your mind. You know what I'm saying? How you conduct yourself, you know what I'm saying? The things that you say, your value in family, your value in a husband, all these different things. But if you ain't being taught that, then this is the ending result.
Yeah, kind of.
And you know where the blame got to go. It got to go to our leaders. Listen, if you a Black leader out there, you got to understand, when you see things like this and you see your people, you know what I'm saying, going off and go wrong, the way that you fix this is that you have to take the blame for it. And that's what I love about Commander Jenny Hunter. He may have never met this sister, may have never met a brother who in hell. But if that brother's in hell, Commander Jenny Hunter, he takes the blame for that brother being destroyed. He takes the blame for young sisters, even though he never met them and never been around them. Because the one thing that he understands is that when you take the blame for these children be destroyed, now you will do the things it takes to fix the problem. But our leaders never take the blame.
Right.
Hey, you know what they do? They say, look at these kids. They gonna blame the kids. And you know you's a punk, you know what I'm saying, for that. You gonna blame that you do. Why the hell you think you have adults? The adults is the one that's supposed to protect the children.
Right.
The adults are the one that's supposed to teach the children.
Right.
So if the children grow up and making raps like this, or the young boys grow up and shoot up the block, then it's the adults' fault. It's the fault. It's the leadership fault. But Yaradon, the leaders never get blamed ever, and that's why don't nothing change. Come on, Yaradon.
What's so heavy? I don't want. What's so heavy? You tell us to look at. We should look at sports and get lessons from sports.
Right.
Like that's one thing that I cannot respect about any, leader of a basketball team, football team, is if you can't take the onus when your team is losing.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like if you, the LeBron James or Stephen Curry, you know what I'm saying, and you get all the accolades when they win, you should also take the grunt of the pain when they lose.
Yeah, you got to.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And that's what our Black leaders are not doing.
That's right.
We want to take all the glory when something great happens in the Black community. But when some is detrimental, when you got YNs or you got young women like this, you know what I'm saying, they don't want to take no onus on
at all. At all.
Come on, Lamont.
If I could,
please.
I was going to say this before you were saying so heavy. Is like Black leadership. There's another word they started using for like people in power. They call them influencers. You understand, these great people with power and on the social media, they're influencers because they're leading the people, watching them on how to operate in life.
Yeah.
You understand, and that's what our Black leaders are. They become influencers, making us focus on one thing: money.
That's it.
These women are going to do this for money.
Yeah.
She said she's going to trick for money.
Yeah.
Do this for bread.
Yeah.
You understand? You got Stacey Dash now made an OnlyFans at 58 years old.
58 years old.
This sister 60 years old. Guaranteed that tail is wrinkled.
And used.
You don't want to go on OnlyFans and see that wrinkled tail. That's just 60 years old. She's sick.
Right.
At 60?
At 60.
Come on, Stacey. Yes, go ahead.
Wrap it up. Like, just show how nasty America has become, so lustful for sexualization. America, since the beginning of 2025, America has spent $2.6 billion on OnlyFans. That's astounding.
That's it. You know what I'm saying? And
2.6 billion
on OnlyFans.
Listen, what do you expect, you know what I'm saying, from a people that's so diabolical? The white man is a disease himself. White people out there, get me right on this part. The white man is he 10 times worse than AIDS. Like he's the reason why you catch AIDS.
Right.
Because he tell you that homosexuality is an alternative lifestyle. So if you teach that, guess what happened? AIDS ain't teaching you that it's an alternative lifestyle. It's a man that's teaching you AIDS is an alternative lifestyle. That's why I say Christianity and the white man is worse than AIDS.
Damn right.
Why do you think we feel with cancer? Because the white man telling you you can eat whatever food you want to eat. You ain't gotta. You can ignore the Lord's dietary law.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? Like what is going on with this? Like, it's a man that's teaching you these things to make you be destroyed. You like the thing that's destroying you ain't teaching you that. It ain't the gun you know what I'm saying, that's destroying black people. It's the man that's teaching, you know what I'm saying, the thing he putting in the black family that's making young kids pick up a gun and kill everybody. And number one, taking the father out the home. You know what I'm saying? Them kids, you should know by now that these young boys gonna grow up sick as could be. They pretty much become the man of the house. When the father at home, what the hell you think gonna happen? If you got male cubs or whatever around lioness, they gonna but when they start to get older, they gonna be stronger than the lioness. So now they the man, but the lion king of the jungle, he never taught them how to be the king of the jungle.
Right.
So how do we expect young black boys ever be black men when a man ain't in the damn house to even teaching how to be a man? What is going on? This is ABC 1, 2, 3. Now, what are we talking about?
It's carnival guns.
Like, how long are we gonna be stupid? How long are we gonna continue to follow these people, man, that lead us into the place that we at right now?
Damn right.
But because of the ISUBK, you already know, man, the banner of One West is being raised. We taking over the internet. You know what I'm saying? Because Manager Hana, you know what I'm saying, he got all the knowledge in the world. Can't nobody step in front of you. Gonna get smashed. See what Captains are doing. Everybody he battle, smash. It's a smash session. You come out there, you know what I'm saying, while we teach it on the street with your little bitty knowledge right there, you gonna get smashed. Come on.
Hey, Captain, if I could piggyback off something Officer Lamont said, nowadays everybody's an influencer. You know what I'm saying? These influencers, and you know, in with the Round Table of Truth, Cap, we basically study the news. You know what I'm saying? So we can bring this truth out there, you know what I'm saying, people and keep updated on events. Well, I've noticed myself personally, Cap, over the last couple years, the Most High has taken out social media influencers left and right. Every week that I go into the news, Cap, you know what I'm saying, to find articles and see what's going on in the world so we can report on it, I see social media influencers being unalived. They overdosing, they car accidents, they being unalived by people, each other, fans. You know what I mean? Like, I know that the money seems good, but I'm telling you right now, this is a warning to everybody out here, because the scriptures say if you teach a man to sin, you know what I'm saying? I'm paraphrasing. If you responsible, the blood is on your hands, and the Most High can destroy you.
Damn right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right. Damn right. Let's pray that the Lord destroy the Christian church tonight. Christian church destroyed tonight. All right. Come on, Roman. This last point on this, we're gonna move on, Naki.
With this, the last story we just had with Sister Rap. I just because I don't know if, because I did go to the bathroom for a second, I don't know if nobody even brought it up, how much the effect of homosexuality has to do with what she was doing, that whole rap that she was doing.
Yeah,
you got to remember, she in Atlanta. Atlanta is the capital for homosexuality.
Yeah, that's
you know what I'm saying.
That's
by her rapping, what she rapping, it's almost like you look at it now. Women are having a war cry because they have to defend themselves against homosexuals, against men just to have men. They got to fight with men to get men.
Yeah.
So this almost in a way like, look, I'm selling my cookies. You come buy it if you want it. Like she basically pleaded that look, you can get it for $50 if you need it, $100, whatever. It is so sad because it just shows you how when we talk about this Bible about it being like it say this is the modern day Sodom and Gomorrah,
that's it,
and all those things, Egypt and all the like this video right there shows you how bad we deep in this shit. We deep in it. We deep in.
Damn right. I got a better brother hand. Before we go on next, Lamont.
This next video actually touches on what Zion once said earlier. About, you know, these type of outcomes are because young girls watch their moms bring in gang amount of men and so forth and so such. It's a young girl basically speaking and crying about something.
Let's get it.
She is. This is why. This is why. Why? My mentality is so fucked up. Yeah, you want to know why? Because we constantly living at home with bitches like this. Yes, the world needs to know. Yes, the world needs to wake up. These black mothers out here raising with these pathetic ass mindsets. These black women out here fucking harming us. These black women out here fucking look at that mindset. I'm raised by a bitch with this type of mindset. And y'all wonder why these females out here the way they is? Y'all wonder? Show them. Y'all wonder why anybody that's born between the ages of 1996 to the 2000s, y'all wonder why these little girls like this? Y'all
Damn.
Woo. Damn, she said she been bringing niggas around me since I was young. What we going? Y'all, somebody else got to take the wheel on this one. And then what the Christian said, take the wheel.
Take the wheel. Jesus, take the wheel.
Go ahead, cause I want.
Man, this is because I've seen it. I've seen this type of activity from young girls, and you can tell that their mindset is off because of how many men they've seen come into their household.
Real talk.
You know, you as a mother, you think that it's only a relationship with you, but when you got kids in the house, it's affecting them. Every single face that they see come in that house, it's affecting them mentally too, and it's putting a spirit on them that when they get older, then they, like she said, now I'm having sex with a whole lot of men because now she has no respect for men at all herself.
She said her mother been blaming her since she was 7 years old. Which means her first time that she was molested was at 7 years old. You know what I'm saying? And we know, you know what I'm saying, that black mothers are world famous for when their daughters go tell them that they've been violated, they tell them, girl, shut up. Ain't nothing been done to you. It's your fault. That's basically what she been telling. And brother, that's demonic as hell. You see what I'm saying? And it's why, you know what I'm saying, we just showed you where the sister was on the mic, rapping about being a whore, because more than likely that's what happened to her. Now, this sister in this video, this was sad to watch this out because you could see the rage of her not being protected. You could see the demons on her, you know what I'm saying, from what didn't happen to her. And she said it, these black mothers are horrible. But guess what? These black women that's horrible is the same ones that you call the queens.
Right.
These are the same ones you bringing roses and candies to on Mother's Day. You see what I'm saying? That you talking about is the backbone of the community. You see what I'm saying? And they single-handedly, not all black women, but monsters. Somebody give me that scripture where the Lord say, you know what I'm saying, so like mother, like daughter, and give me the one where it say they shall bring forth monsters. Like this type of thing right here has got to be addressed, y'all. You see what I'm saying? Like, come on, man. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead, priest.
Yeah, if I could just piggyback on what you're saying, sir, because you know, in our community, out of one, you have these young girls, you know what I'm saying, being brought up in these households. For one, we know the first issue, you know what I'm saying, is that the mother had to get that black man out of the household.
That's it.
You know what I'm saying? That mother had to get that father, whoever he was, whatever his lifestyle was, she had to get him far away from that household.
That's it.
That was the mentality, you know what I'm saying, in constructing what this household became with all that fussing and yelling, because the mother, the reason why she's screaming like that is because the mother is in the background.
Listen, what you saying?
You got it, sir.
Our women are so naive. You don't understand that sexual predators, they look for single mothers with children.
Hey, Conor McCann.
How dumb we gonna keep being? Like if you a man that want to sleep with little girls, then guess what you gonna do? When you talking to a woman and she tell you, well, I do got kids at home, the daddy ain't around. This is his perfect opportunity. Right. So yeah, he gonna have sex with you so he can make it his way to them kids. This is the reason why you should obey the Lord. When the Lord say, when a man get with a woman, she is bound to that man for life. Because it's highly unlikely that a father gonna molest his own goddamn kids unless he's sick.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? So, but when you go get a stranger who's seeking out, you know what I'm saying, like any child molester, he's looking for opportunity. It's just like, you know what I'm saying, people who sexual deviants, they go take jobs where they can work at the school. At the kindergarten, you know what I'm saying? Go at the preschool. You understand? They got homosexuals working at the goddamn preschool, and they get a pass. You know what I'm saying? Because they homosexual,
right?
Like they look at a straight man as more of a threat to be around some children. You know what I'm saying? Than a damn homosexual. When he the one touching them, when he changed them, this, that, and other, and everybody turns a blind eye. This place is diabolical. Don't ever tell me to raise no flag. Don't ever tell me to be a Christian. Don't ever tell me to believe in nothing that you motherfuckers believe in.
Damn right.
You understand? Excuse my language, Raj.
You see, Raj looked at you.
I couldn't help it that time, man. Now I've been holding that MF man since we started this round table truth. I don't think I ever used that word since we've been in it.
Couple times. I mean, but it was well placed and well deserved.
But you get my point.
Yeah, come on.
Like the scriptures say, oppression maketh a wise man mad. You looking at a bunch of brothers that's mad that our young daughters have something happen to them, and then when they go to the parent, you know what I'm saying, they're not even being heard. I'm telling you, touch my daughters,
good night.
And I got 5. Touch one of mine, ain't what Pac said in that song.
On everything I love, I destroy everything you touch.
Man, listen, I'll be the one calling you, Rowan. You know what I'm saying, for the report from the prison. Right. You understand?
Right.
Captain Marquardt is in there raising up the jails like something. First thing I'm doing is going there dealing with that white man up there teaching. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you hit his line. Let's go.
Right.
Somebody want to say something? Go ahead, Lamar.
When I see this, obviously you can tell the girls screaming for help because no one.
That's a fact. That's a fact.
Damn right.
The fact of the matter is, anyone hear that? And she bent to them and complained about her problem. They go to church. Go to church on Sunday. Tell the pastor. And then it makes me think of that one video we watched when they said this is a free space. That one little girl.
Yeah.
And they roasted her for, oh, you can't talk like that because you're shaming your mom.
That's it.
They would not let her speak her piece in the Christian church.
Yeah.
In their eyes, she's degrading her mother.
Yeah.
Instead of venting out her pain and aggression and trying to seek salvation.
That's it. That's it.
That's why the Christian church is where you cannot go to release your demons.
Yeah.
To speak freely about the things that are going on in your life.
Man, I just want to say this. I love my sisters, man, especially you righteous ones. You know what I'm saying? But you got to feel this and understand this. Women, you know what I'm saying, were not meant to be a head of no household.
They're accountable.
I don't give a damn how great of a mother you are. You just wasn't. You know what I'm saying? It's like anything. It's certain parts, you know what I'm saying, that you need to make anything function. And if you want that family to function, you could be the greatest mother in the world. It's not going to function properly unless you got that strong man in that house.
That's right.
You understand?
Oh,
and part of being a great mother is understanding that you must be with the father of your children. You see what I'm saying? And that's just the bottom line. But we're going to change this, man, because of you got righteous men now stepping up to the plate. This is how people change. You know what I'm saying? Because because this truth coming out, we make people start thinking in the way that they never thought.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? You know how people say, well, I never thought about it like that. Now's the time to start thinking, you know what I'm saying, how we supposed to think.
Damn right.
Man. Go ahead, Ramon.
So that's off the point. What
Please.
Like for a long, you bring this up all the time. For a long time, you know, big mamas ran those households. You know what I'm saying? So now you got a lot of men and women. But I mean, you got men and women right now that they don't know how to judge. They don't know how to even keep a household together.
Right.
Because they already gonna look to Big Mama. Like I know people right now, they won't even move forward with nothing they do in life unless they go, hey, let me go ask my grandma first. Let me go ask my auntie first.
Yeah.
Like what you gotta act like you got a man that want to marry you and that want to put you, you know what I'm saying, in a good place in life. You gotta go ask a woman if it's okay for you to marry, then you all the way destroyed in your mind.
That's it. That's it. Right. That's it. Big mama, you know what I'm saying? You because you calling her big mama, hell, she ain't even referencing the man laying in the bed with her.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? He get too drunk, you know what I'm saying? She pulling him out the bed and beat him over the goddamn head, telling him, go take the garbage out. You know what I'm saying? Because this big mama, this man, he got to look to big mama like she's in authority. Now, this is a sickness that has plagued the black community. And I'm telling you, because of the IGBK, it's going to stop. This is going to stop.
Damn right.
Yeah.
Hey, Comic-Con Cap, and our sisters need to understand, you know what I'm saying? This is not an assault on black femininity or black women. You know what I'm saying? They got to get paid. This ain't about no man-woman war, no black man and black. This is a war for the soul of our people. This is a war right here that we're fighting. And we don't look. Black men and black women, they need to get off of that man versus woman bullcrap, because every problem we have is a result of our oppression under the so-called white man. So this ain't a time for men and women. They need to take what the ISUBK is saying, absorb that, look in that mirror, look at yourself, accept your flaws, be real with you, and change your goddamn life. You know what I'm saying? Because if we don't, in several generations, we gonna be the one in the goddamn museum, and they say, I can't believe those people walked on the earth.
Well, listen, if you got your daughters rapping about being whore and selling tail now,
right?
If we don't fix the problem now, then the next 10 years, what you think they're gonna be rapping about? Something that your mind can't even understand.
Yeah, Common God.
You see what I'm saying?
Common
Like we
God.
once again, we've been walked, you know what I'm saying, into the death pit, you know what I'm saying, by joining ourselves to a man that is totally that. White people don't have morals.
Right.
Can we not see that?
Common God.
They don't have, if you look into them for morals, then you're in trouble.
Common
The
God.
only reason we are under these people is because of our sins.
That's right.
Black and brown people, because of our disobedience to God. It's not because they blessed by God or they got moral. It's because of our sins. Had our forefathers not sinned against the Lord, and when I say the Lord, I'm talking about the nigga God. And when I'm talking about the nigga God, I'm talking about the God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob.
Damn
That's who I'm talking about right there. The same God that took the Israelites out of Egypt is going to be the same God that take the Israelites out of North America.
Damn right.
You understand?
Damn right.
Come on, Ramwan.
You want the scripture, Cap?
Well, yeah, what you was holding?
I got both of them if you want them, Cap. We got the book of Ezekiel, chapter 16. So verse 44. So like it, sir.
I forgot all about them joints. Go ahead.
Okay. Behold, everyone that useth proverbs shall use this proverb against thee.
Come on.
Saying, as is the mother, so is the daughter.
So is the what?
So is the daughter.
So if the daughter is destroyed, guess what the mother is?
Destroyed.
You know what I'm saying? If the daughter's a hoe, guess what the mother was? You see what I'm saying? Now, how do you stop this? You got to take the daughter, you know what I'm saying, and teach her the truth and hope, you know what I'm saying, that her mind gravitates towards what we're trying to teach her.
Right.
That's how you stop a generational curse. A generational curse stopped with the individual. Like the generational curse amongst black men is stopping because of you brothers in here right now. You have decided that you're not going to follow Christianity, that you're not going to no longer think a certain way, or you be the next black man that killed another black man for nothing.
Damn right.
You understand? Or punching a black man and beat another black man up for something simple, a traffic stop. You see what I'm saying? We so destroyed, you know, and so emotional. You know what I mean? For everything that happened to us, man, you'll beat the hell out of a brother when it ain't even necessary.
Right.
See what I'm saying? But you'll show white people kindness. You'll get them, you know what I'm saying, all the time in the world, you know what I'm saying? You'll give them, you know, patience. You'll show patience. But when it comes to your own people, because we hate each other so much, you'll beat the hell out of another. All you gotta do is turn on YouTube and you'll see it yourself. Some black man knocking another black man out.
Right.
Like that make you big and powerful to punch a brother's teeth out. You a punk. You see what I'm saying? Where we at with it? Read.
Oh, that's it on that one, Cap.
Give me the other.
2nd Ezra chapter 5 and verse 8.
Come on.
There shall be a confusion also in many places, and fire shall be oft sent out again.
There should be a confusion. America is definitely a place of confusion. This is why the Lord called it Babylon, because it is a place of confusion. Come on.
And the wild beasts shall change their places.
Come on.
And minstrous women shall bring forth monsters.
Minstrous women shall bring forth what?
Monsters.
A minstrous woman is a woman that is unclean.
Right.
And this is a mistress woman the Lord talking about here is spiritually. Because of what the church is teaching our women, spiritually these women are unclean. And the scripture said they shall bring forth what?
Bring forth monsters.
You know, that's why the young boys are shooting up the block.
Right.
That's why you got daughters rapping about, talking about they selling box. They shall bring forth what?
Monsters.
This is in the Bible. Your preacher probably never showed you this. He ain't gonna show you because he don't even know what's in there. You see what I'm saying? But the men in the ISUBK, we know what's in there, and we gonna show you because we love you. And if you love a people, man, you gonna tell them something, even if they don't. We know you don't want to hear this. We know you, the demon on you, don't want to hear the truth. But the men up in here, we got the courage to teach you the truth. Even though you don't want to hear it, we're going to tell you if it costs us our life.
Damn right.
Oh, we at with it.
So, next up, we have a black woman speaking about how she's not going to accept her son being transgender.
Oh, yeah.
Go ahead. Let's play that.
I'm glad you said it because the reason why we did invite you here, speaking of children, was to talk about your child that you continue to misgender. So I do want to go to that. But the reason why I asked you about
I'm so glad you said that because do you see? But let me ask you a question.
We're gonna get to. I didn't interrupt you. No, I didn't interrupt you. So I just get this out. I want to get this out. Be very respectful. I want to be very, I can't wait either. We're going to get there. But the reason why we ask the politics is because for some of our audience, they may not know you. I know you from social media, but I don't know you. And I think one thing that we try to do here on Hollywood Unlocked is allow people to show themselves and who they are, right? You have been very vocal in your support of Trump and certain politics, and you are very articulate in how you lay it out. But sometimes when I look at like Diamond and Silk, they black and look like us, and they sometimes sound articulate, but they full of shit. And I'm not saying you are, but I'm trying to understand for our audience where your mind is, because when we do get to talking about your child, you just talked about how we got to care for our kids back home. And the purpose of what led us here, beyond getting to know who you were, was the fact that you are in a very big fallout with your own child.
Pause it. If I could, before I go further, pause it real quick. I just want to make an observation. I want y'all to peep the setup. You know what I mean? He said, you support Trump. Then he compared to Diamond and Silk. With that little statement right there, he's already trying to discredit the system. You know what I'm saying? That's a plot right there. That's a plot device where as soon as he's talking, introducing her, he ain't really even introduced the sister. You know what I mean? Who she is, what she do, because I'm not really familiar with her. But what I'm watching, who he's clearly a sodomite. You know what I mean? But and he comes out and says it later. But one thing he just did, you know what I'm saying, being subtle and clever like his master, was discredit the sister before she even gets a chance to open her mouth to explain anything about why she taking her stance on her son.
So I did want to kind of put that context out there, but I hand it back over to you and let's get into it.
Okay, now let's address the fact that you just basically said that I'm misgendering my own child. Because it's the audacity for me. Because what I have right here in my hand is called a receipt. This is a birth certificate, right? I was there. I gave birth. See, I don't remember seeing anybody on this panel that was in the hospital room with me when I gave birth to my son. Now, I don't know if any of you have looked down in his pants to see exactly what his anatomy is, whether he has a penis or a vagina. But the last time I checked, his mama, he had a penis. So for me, I feel that it's very disrespectful because this is what we have here. There's only one person on this earth that gave birth to Javian. That's me. I can't expect anybody else to feel the way that I do because I'm the only one that is his mother. But what is disrespectful is for you as a man, right? Because that's just like if I see your mama and I say your mama is your dad. That's disrespectful. That is my son. Now, if you want to address him as a woman, you can, but to feel like you have the right to force me to call my man child that I birthed, that I raised, that I sacrificed for a woman, that's disrespectful. Now, we don't have to agree, but what gives you, if you all feel like you can pressure me enough to make me believe that he's a woman, then why do you all feel like I don't have the right as his mama to pressure him enough to make him believe that he's a man? How do you all have more rights and influence than me, and I'm the mother?
That's not how that works. That's not
I don't have no rights.
Give me right on. Go ahead, RJ.
Man, one thing that's killing me about this sodomite, the cat got a 5 o'clock shadow. He's still trying to be feminine and woman-like. I can't even focus on the subject.
And the sister ain't halfway bad looking, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, that all that, you know what I'm saying? That rebellion that she got turned to me on. I can't lie to you. You're a demon. Because I'm gonna tell you the reason why, because it's rare to see a black woman speak like this.
Yeah, kind of with God.
You see what I'm saying? And let me tell you something. For the real, we got Real Nigga University up here, but we also got Real Sister University. And Real Sister University mean more sisters should be speaking up like this.
I'm right.
See what I'm saying? Like, if you want homosexuality to stop in the black community, it ain't just black men that's gonna be stepping to the fore. We're gonna be on the front lines, but we're gonna need the support of our sisters. Like any military that go out there and fight, the women they find a way to show support to the soldiers.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? So you sisters, man, if you don't want your sons to end up, you know what I'm saying, thinking that they a woman and cutting off their penis, once again, this is what happens when you follow the so-called white man.
That's right.
You're gonna grow up and be mentally ill. That's why your leaders, you have to reject your leaders, man. You have to take, you have to do, what does that mean? You have to tell people, we not selling Martin Luther King birthday. Could you imagine? We would make a change in Black America if a ton of Black people say he was a traitor to our people. We not celebrating that day.
Right.
The same way that white people look at Benedict Arnold. Benedict Arnold is a famous white man that was a traitor. He went to the British Empire to try to help the British Empire take over the colonies during that time, and he's famous for being a traitor.
Right.
And so white people know, don't you ever be Benedict Arnold. But yet, as Black people, we got to celebrate a man who was a traitor to us and wonder why we destroyed.
Good night. Diabolical.
Come on, y'all down.
Yeah, if I could too, a heavy point that the sister brought up is the hypocrisy of the alphabet community. You know what I'm saying? Because the alphabet community say, you know what I'm saying, the person has the right to be called whatever they want to be called, and live whatever type of lifestyle they want to live, and all of these things that people have the right to do. But what you don't have as a heterosexual male or female is the right to stand on that you don't agree with homosexuality. You don't agree with somebody changing their gender.
That's right.
You know, you don't got
look
that
at
right.
it. You look at it as evil for even standing up against it. Will let you know that when the Bible talk about a place that's the new Sodom and Gomorrah, it's talking about America. You get what I'm saying? And what did the Lord do to Sodom and Gomorrah? Do we know?
Last time I checked, he destroyed it to the ground and made it uninhabitable forever.
So what do you think gonna happen to America?
Same thing.
And you sitting here thinking that God is okay with a man who she said she know what he was born at. You see what I'm saying? It take a lot of courage for that. Y'all don't understand. It take a lot of courage for that sister. How many of you sisters will stand up and say what this sister said? Because majority of the time you let homosexuals punk you.
That's right.
Especially you women. You'll rage hell against a man that say he gonna be with more than one woman. You'll rage hell. Oh, he don't need a black man who want more than one woman. You would call the evilest thing in the world. But what you won't call evil, you know what I'm saying, is the demon of homosexuality.
Right.
They get a pass.
Right.
You make a homosexual your best friend. And then the women that turn around and say, well, what happened to the men?
Right, well, all the good men go.
Bitch, are you stupid? We can't be these sisters. You can't be this stupid. Like if you don't have a moral code as a man and as a woman, then the demon of homosexuality is going to continue to spread. So you can't now turn around and say what happened to the men when you ain't making a stance against the demon of this sexual deviant thing right here. Come on, Roman one. Please.
Like this video, of course, I pray we play a little bit more.
Please.
This video is
heavy.
It's crazy.
It is. It really is.
I watch this video like I think I said to you this. I watch this video like 10, 15, 20 times.
Yeah.
When I finally sit to you, because you know it's kind of hard getting the video to you for you to accept it.
Yeah.
You saw this video, he's like, "Oh no, we playing this."
Yeah, this one of the ones. Yeah. I was gonna request we pay this one too.
We gotta play it. You know what I'm saying? What we at with it? Somebody else want to say something?
If I could, Cap.
Please.
You know what I mean? What y'all bringing out is so heavy because it makes me think back when I was in the world. You know what I'm saying? And of course, I ain't know the truth, but I always knew it was something wrong with that lifestyle. Right. You know what I mean? And I used to tell people, look, I don't care. And I used to try to tell people, I don't care who you love, what you do. My thing is, don't put it in my face.
That's it.
I ain't got to agree with what you do in your bedroom.
Yeah.
You ain't got to flash it out. You ain't got to do this. I said, because me personally, I don't understand the homosexual lifestyle. It's just in me. I just can't comprehend why a man want to be with another man, why a man won't be with a woman, because a woman, one of the greatest smelling, feeling, tasting things on this earth.
We gotta say it like it is. Excuse me for saying this, but you can't compare a man's asshole to a woman's vagina.
There's no like
because I want Can we get a Lord a hand for making the vagina?
I will give him. Yes, sir.
I feel like we're at church the way y'all cry.
Well,
you know what I'm saying?
Reverend. Get him right, Reverend.
well, like it's no comparison. But when you mentally sick, then you have no problem doing that, bro. You understand what I'm saying? And we got to start looking at why are these brothers and sisters mentally sick? It starts from them being a child.
Damn right.
These young boys are. If you a young boy and you get molested at 3 and 4 years old, then guess what? You're gonna grow up as a 21-year-old man and want to cut your ride off.
Gone.
And then just like the sister was saying, when you try to go tell your parents what's going on, the child is told, "Shut up, be quiet."
Right.
Ain't nothing happened to you.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? This is diabolical. Come on, Kazai.
Just on the topic that you was just talking about, there's a video out with Ray J. I think is Shamar, saucy Santana. It's a whole bunch of homosexual brothers that's in a hotel room, and Ray J was like, "Well, what do you prefer? Do you prefer the box or do you prefer, a man's butt?" And pretty much all of them said they prefer a woman. They said a woman feel a lot better than a man's butt. So now it made me kind of think like, then if it feels better, then why do you go to the other side when, of course, you just explained it, because the sickness that's in their head,
that's it.
It like the demon on them won't allow them to go what they know is better for them, feels better, but they rather go to what they know doesn't feel right for them.
That's it. We'll come, y'all.
Salagi, sir, was so heavy about what Kazaiwan was just saying. Some men, even like some of them,
brother on camera, we can't see him because
some of them was like touched as like by their uncle. You know what I'm saying? Some of them was molested as well, like how some females was.
Okay,
but yeah,
get a brother a hand. All right, where we at? Y'all want to play a little bit more of this? Please, please.
It gets heavier, Cap.
Please.
I don't have more rights over your child than you do, but your child has more rights over their life than you do. And I think that why you and this I hope and I don't expect us to agree. I expect us to have a dialogue where we could both get out our points of view. And if you get something out of it, great. If I get something out of it, great. But you birthed Javian for sure. But then Javian grew into identifying as JB's. And in my world, I'm a gay man. Blue is a pansexual. Damage is a heterosexual man who is raising a young boy. When you birth your child,
confused already. Break that down for you one more time. Explain to me what a pansexual is.
Give it up for the so, right now for sure. So I'll be honest with you. I learned a pansexual last year, so I'm still learning things. Let me first start by saying I am a homosexual like a motherfucker. I am gay, proud to be gay. I wasn't. I was with women until I was 19 years old, and then I identified different things that I liked and experiences that led me to identifying as a gay man. Blue, do you want to explain what a pansexual is?
A pansexual person is somebody who loves somebody who's male, female, or trans. So we would be the people who would find it in our hearts to be able to love somebody like your daughter. And also, there was a point that you made.
Ma'am, sir, if you're gonna call my daughter, I'm gonna call you a man. If you're gonna call him a woman, I'm gonna address you as a man for the rest of the show. Okay, well, let's just call him Jay. Let's just say Jay. Let's be respectful. Let's be respectful to everybody, because I am his mother and I do deserve respect as his mother. Because you wouldn't want me to disrespect your mother.
Can I speak now? Can I please speak
now? Yes,
sir,
you can.
So I never, first of all, your daughter asked to be called that. I never asked to be called.
But you're not talking to my daughter right now. You're talking to me. You're talking to me.
So I will talk to you directly.
So
first of all, take the bass out of your voice, because I'm trying to have a respectful conversation. Take the bass out your voice. Take the bass out your voice. I'll be whatever you need me to be. I'll be whatever you need me to be.
Skip it all, you know what I'm saying? Wait, towards the end. Anybody want to say something? Go ahead, Yarda.
God, if I could. She just literally just labeled herself as a sexual deviant.
Yeah, she really did.
I would have sex with
anything.
Anything. If you got a penis, if you got a vagina, if you got a vagina that you made from a penis, or a penis that you made from a vagina, I just do anything.
That's what she said. Come on, Lamar.
And the crazy thing is, people in that world don't just categorize that as gay either.
Right.
And you just said you'll have sex with the same sex, opposite sex, or the transition sex.
Right.
But you're still gay.
That's
At the end of the day, all the letters in the rainbow community all mean the same thing.
That's it. That's it. You understand? Go ahead, Rowan.
This you talk to me about this all the time. This just reminds me of that story a lot. How aggressive homosexuality is.
That's it.
This shows you how aggressive homosexual. Like you just see it's two a homosexual man and a homosexual woman coming up against a sister, but just saying, just give me respect and don't call him a transsexual.
That's it.
Call him by his name because it hurts me. But by the aggressiveness of homosexuality, that won't happen. That happened in Sodom and Gomorrah. That happened, and that's what you just got to talking about it. That's why this place is gonna be destroyed.
Right. Oh, yeah.
Hey, come Cap, and to show how infectious demons are. The brother said he didn't know what a pansexual was either.
Right.
You know what I mean? The sister,
he told her to explain.
He right. He ain't know what, and he said I ain't know until a year ago, and he still can't explain it. Right. He said his demon's sitting there like, well, this is a new demon. Well, introduce yourself. You know what I'm saying? Come to the Legion. You know what I mean? Like, and this sister, I sleep with anything as long as it's human.
Right.
You know what I mean? No fool, no. And then coming at this sister right here, talking about take the bass out your voice. Right. Like she's saying, look, I can address my son how I want to address my son. I don't care how you address. She's still being respectful to their demonic aura.
That's it.
She's saying you can address my son however you want to, but don't tell me how to address my child because I gave birth to my child. And she telling her, well, first off, ma'am, take the bass out your voice when you talking to me. Like, come on, man. It's a whole different, that's how evil this spirit is and how much of a plague it is on the earth and how much power it has on the earth, because the problem is that there are, quote unquote, heterosexual brothers and sisters that are going to look at this video and they're going to agree with them demons.
That's it. I will
Man, Cap, black people will hear this woman say that she don't care if it's a woman, a man, a transgender, or anything, and they'll still let her come around their kids. They'll let their kids spend the night at their crib. Then 5-10 years later, when the son got a little bent at wrist, they wondering why. Because you trust this damn demon around your children.
That's it. And don't understand how aggressive the demon is. You know what I'm saying? How diabolical and how much this demon is against the Lord.
Damn right, sir.
That's the main thing there. The demon of homosexuality is against what the Most High won't put in the earth.
That's right.
So did you skip it up to the part where we need now we about to skip to the part, you know what I'm saying, brothers and sisters, where even though the sister, you know what I'm saying, was rebellious against this, they kind of cut her.
They did.
I gotta give it to y'all. They cut her because they bring out the point how she got homosexual friends and transgender friends. And they kind of cut the sister at the end.
They cut it,
even though she was standing up strong, and she don't even get it.
Right.
Go ahead, play it, Ramon.
Or castration. As a mother, I have a right to protect my lifeline and my bloodline. Now you can roll your eyes in the back of your head all you want, but I have the right.
Bro, I'm not rolling my eyes.
I'm not talking to you two, sir. I'm talking to Miss Blue over here.
I wasn't rolling my eyes at all.
As a mother, I don't have to agree, but it's not hate. It's not, and you also have to understand.
This is what
you also have to understand.
Wait, but this is what your child said about your relationship with the gay community, because they did say exactly what you just said. So I want to make sure to validate what you said. But this is what JB said on the show about your relationship with other gays.
Y'all want to hear something crazy? Angela actually has a lot of gay and trans friends. Believe it or not. Angela has a lot of gay and trans friends. She has a lot of gay and trans friends. She just did an interview the other day with Shauna Brooks. Do you guys know who Shauna is?
Yes.
Trans girl.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So trans girl, She respects her pronouns. She respects.
Oh, get out of here! Are you serious?
Yeah, she respects her pronouns. She used to do.
She responds to Shauna as a she.
Yes.
So my question is, why would you do that with Shauna but not your own child? Is it because you're?
I didn't give birth to Shauna. I didn't give birth to Shauna. You can't compare Shauna to my son.
Stop it right
Shauna
there. That's where the sister. That's where the sister needs to be corrected.
Come.
And this will further explain. This will explain why her child is the way that he is. Because if you a woman that got transvestite friends and homosexual friends, then this is where they come in and deal with people's children. So now the sister is right in one, but she's a hypocrite. You know what I'm saying? Because if you standing that strong against your child not being a transvestite and homosexual, then sisters, listen to me good. You cannot allow your friends to come around and your transvestite, but I'm coming to you, y'all. Transvestite buddies to come around and you know what I'm saying, to call them your friends. That's a total contradiction, and this is where that sister needs a man to be told that. Like you gotta get rid of them because they just cut it. You ever done?
What's another heavy point out of one is the fact that, you know what I'm saying, that's why the scriptures are so important. Because the scripture says you have to love others as you love yourself.
Damn right.
What she's showing is that she loves her son, so she don't want her son to live that corrupt lifestyle.
That's it.
But she don't care enough about other people that's around her to want that same righteousness for them.
That's it.
You know what I'm saying? And that, like you said, which is to come back to your point, out of one, that's what comes full circle, and it comes back to hunt your household.
Give it up. Right. What we going next?
The last one we have in the making is that the pastor talking to the men to stop wearing tight pants and wearing purses.
Yeah, let's get.
Date one church musician. Can I talk to you? There's something wrong in our church because the altos ain't talking to the sopranos because they all messing with the same musician, and they don't understand the altos and sopranos are mad at each other, but he's in love with a tenor.
Man.
Okay, I'm gonna come on this side. Well, nobody wants to talk about it, but I'm trying to tell you something is wrong. I told the men in my church, I want you to stop shopping at Baby Gap. Those pants are too small. You look like a little boy. I need you to get something that tells me you want a woman. Now, y'all are mad. I'm gonna preach. You ain't got to invite me back. I got my own church. Well, this is a male purse. No, that is a woman's pocketbook. And I want to know why you have a pocketbook. Because my mother had one, but my daddy never carried a pocketbook. Men of God, talk back to me. What man wants to carry a pocketbook? Can I preach and you not be mad? Women of God, and don't you fall in love with no man that thinks he's cuter than you. Well, I done lost half the room and ain't no.
Good night. Good.
Go ahead, RG.
Man, Cap, he says all the right things, but I ain't convinced.
I ain't convinced
I
either.
think he got that bug.
That's a fact. You know what I'm saying? He definitely got that bug. And I'm gonna tell you something. The reason why you're gonna during these last days, you're gonna see a ton of Christian pastors, you know what I'm saying, speaking like this because they feel the pressure of the truth coming. And when they did ISUBK, we coming out. You know what I'm saying? And because they feel the pressure of the truth coming, they're gonna try to, you know what I'm saying, take on the role, you know what I'm saying, like they radical and they against, you know what I'm saying, all these things when really they not. What the brother's saying is right on, but what he don't understand is he's a part of a religion, you know what I'm saying, that is making sure that we all become gay. You see what I'm saying? So the scripture says you can't be double-minded. You understand? You either got to be you got to either serve one God or I'm paraphrasing, you know what I'm saying? You get to love one or hate the other. Excuse me. You can't serve two masters.
Right.
So when you try to be in Christianity and be an Israelite, it just ain't gonna work.
Don't work.
You see what I'm saying? You're gonna have to do something that our people do not want to face, that they're gonna have to do, which is we as black and brown people gonna have to totally denounce the religions we've been taught since we were born.
Damn right, sir.
I know it's hard. I know it's hard because you've been a Christian 40 years, 50 years. We've been Christians since slavery. But that religion has nothing to do with us as a people.
That's right.
You know what I mean? So I just wanted to say that.
Hey, Cap, at one point though, when he first started off, I was like, I don't see no problem with what he trying to describe as a problem.
Right.
He's saying he got 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 sisters all trying to be with one man that's in the quiet. You know what I mean? Like, don't hate, let that brother live.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That showed that the Christian pastor don't know the Bible. You know what I'm saying? If you got 7 women trying to cling on to one man, that's prophecy happening. Now, then he turned it around and said that the alto want a tenor. You know what I mean?
Basically, that man that them 7 women want, he want a man.
He want a man.
He got a purse. You know what I'm saying? On this show.
But here's the thing, you know, him making a sermon about it and talking about, well, I got my own congregation, all that. Now, bro, you're supposed to step in and correct that. You're supposed to correct that brother. You're supposed to pull that brother aside and say, hey, listen, I saw you looking at Bobby. You know what I mean? But Brenda, Letitia, Shauna, LaQuisha, they all want you, brother.
But listen, this is what we don't understand. When you have a religion that teaches historically that God's laws no longer exist, then it's going to be hard. You know what I'm saying? To come up against that. When you have a religion that historically teaches don't judge.
Right.
What they come out and say now? We
hear, we listen, but we don't judge.
We hear, but we don't judge.
Yeah.
That ain't what the Bible teaches. The Lord want us to judge. You know what I'm saying?
Damn right.
And wrong.
Damn right.
Here's what Christians got to do, and religious black and brown people got to do. Stop listening to your preachers. Stop going to church on Sunday. You're going on the wrong day any goddamn way. Sunday is technically the first day of the goddamn week, not blacks.
Damn
so
right.
You're going to, you know what I'm saying, to worship the Heavenly Father on the wrong day. Any goddamn way. That's number one.
Right.
Praying to white Jesus, that's wrong. Everything about the religions we follow is wrong. You see what I'm saying? So if we gonna get right, you gotta come through the straight gate.
Damn right.
You know what I'm saying?
Damn right.
Man, I want to give it up, man. It's been one hell of a show. You know what I'm saying? Give it up to these amazing brothers that rock it out with me every week. To my right, Lamakial again, my hand.
That's right.
And the announcement, Mark.
As always, make sure to like, follow, share, subscribe to all Roundtable of Truth social media pages and Real Nigga University out there. We do have upcoming on Sunday evening, you understand, the Feast of Dedication, or well known as the contest. We'll be here at the school at 9909 Roosevelt Road, Westchester, Illinois. Everyone in the Chicagoland area, make sure to come out, show some support to the Lord's real feast day instead of some Christmas or some New Year's.
Right.
You understand? We'll be here all night showing some brotherhood and some sisterhood. Make sure to come through.
Damn right.
All right.
I also want to give it up to a mighty man in the work of the Lord, Officer Yaradan. Any announcements, Yaradan?
Khan, if I could, sir. Pay your tithes, man.
That's
Pay
right.
your tithes. ISUPK.com. You know what I'm saying? Pay all your tithes to ISUPK.com. Also, you know what I'm saying, last minute, you know what I'm saying, get your jacket orders in. We got the all leather joints coming out. You can go with your Lettermans or your Bombers. You know what I'm saying? Get up with myself, you know what I'm saying, Yaradan or Yatazar from New York, you know what I'm saying, and get your orders in last minute.
Damn right.
You know what I'm saying?
Damn
That's it for me.
Damn right. Give it up. Is the website back up?
Not yet, sir.
Not yet. We still working on the website. Get in contact with Yaradan. You know what I'm saying? Tell them how to spell your name so they can get
YARADAN.
You know what I'm saying? Go on Facebook, you know what I'm saying? Inbox the brother and he'll get you all the way squared away. You know, I've placed my order already, you know what I'm saying? For me a fly leather, man, we'll come y'all of that thing.
You already
gonna
know.
look like ice cream.
You giving it away, Cap.
Yeah, I ain't gonna tell y'all the colors, you know, but moving on, you know what I'm saying? I also want to give it up to Officer Iwalum. You know what I mean? Give it up. Any announcements, brother? All right, no sweat. Also, we want to give it up to Officer Mayad. You understand? What you got, my y'all?
Hey, Khan, as usual, you know what I'm saying? Go to isupk.com no matter where you are in the entire world, because the ISUPK is worldwide. Find the local, if you Black, Hispanic, or Native American, or you are part of the diaspora, as they say, you know what I'm saying? Find a local school in your area, you know what I'm saying? And make sure you come to the Sabbath service. Like Cap said, the end of the week is not Sunday. Sunday is not the seventh day. Saturday is the seventh day. That's the day that the Lord rested and gave you a chance to rest. So you need to go to isupk.com, find out where the Sabbath service is being held in your area, and attend that Sabbath service in person or online. Well, we're going to give you the original Hebrew, the Lashon Kodash. Then we're going to give you an English translation and a proper breakdown of the scriptures so you can understand what you're hearing and get a proper perspective on real Black history.
Damn right. Give it up. Give it up. I also want to give it up to the technical team doing what they do every week. Baddest cats in the game. A Ramon, give him a hand.
Yeah, I'm right.
Go ahead, Ramon.
So if it's any brother or sister, whether in the school or out the school, if you're an Edomite or whatever you want, you know what I'm saying, hit us up on our email. I got the email that I just put up for a brother to hit. It's my personal email. If you want to get on the show, me and Captain Marquard talked about this. This is something that, hey, if you want to get on the show, if you know what I'm saying, want to get involved in the round table of truth, go ahead and hit up my email, man. Let's get this cracking. You know what I'm saying? So like,
damn right. That's a big fact.
Damn right,
man. We also want to give it up to Officer Raj Karab.
That's right.
You know what I mean? Also, we got Officer Kazawan in the building. And also Officer Rakam Yala. I am Captain Marquard, under Commander Jenny Hunter, Lord allow. See you this Sunday for the Feast of Dedication. Lord allow, see you next Friday right here on the Round Table of Truth.
That's right.
And also, we ain't sure yet, but we might be going up to Minnesota to join Officer Quadash Zion. Up in Minnie. It's cold up in Minnie. You know what I'm saying? Your damn car might stop on the road because it's goddamn cold.
Winter wonderland.
Nevertheless, we trapping. We're in the Midwest. We know what being in the Midwest entails. It's cold.
Damn right.
But nevertheless, we here, you know what I'm saying, for the challenge. You know what I'm saying? So with that, we out. Shalom.